Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Got such a crammed full show today. It's fantastic. How are you all and everything? Now I have to go really, really quickly with this first bit because Karen from SEAMS is our first guest after I've done my early bird, and she's only here for half an hour, so I have to get going. So here is today's early bird special. It's a 2 scissor combo set. One is pinking shears and one are scissors. £12.99. I know. Special price. It was a special purchase, specially for you. Early bird special scissor set of dressmaking. And right now, they've called them dressmaking scissors. I think I would keep them as my craft scissors. I'd call these craft scissors. For £12.99 for 2 pairs of scissors. Well, I say 2 pairs of scissors. 1 pair of scissors, 1 pair of pinking shears. I know, special price at £12.99. Lots of people coming in to say hello. Good morning, says Anne. Good morning, says Jan. Good morning, says Fiona. Good morning, says Angela from a sunny Bristol. Well, except somebody told me yesterday, right, because, you know, yesterday Danny was supposed to come and do my garden yesterday, and he sent me a message going, torrential rain, can't come tomorrow, so he's coming today. And then, do you know Sally Stevens? She messaged me yesterday saying, oh, what were those hailstones like? And it's going to snow tomorrow. And I was like, don't be daft. Snow? £12.99. I know. Come and get these because I haven't got long. We haven't got long on the early bird. I can always repeat them in the 10 o'clock hour if there's any left. Marcia says, good morning, John and team. Happy Saturday. Carol says, morning, John. Loving your shirt. Thank you. Mary Jane says, morning, John and team. Lintuit says, morning, John. What a bright sunny shirt. They're butterflies. Look. Angela saying, loving the shirt. Jackie says, morning from Great Sutton. Love the shirt. I know. Thank you. Keep going through these. I've got to be quick. I've got to be really quick because Karen's got to get on. £12.99. I know. Fantastic, aren't they? Oh, got a message on my bottom. Oh, I just have to turn you up. You're very quiet. Morning, John. Lovely shirt from Leanne. Good morning, Leanne. Jane with a Y says, wow, what a fantastic shirt. Happy Saturday. Sorry, I thought there was somebody moving over there. There wasn't. It was a Christmas tree. It's a Christmas tree. The ghost of Christmas past, yeah. Well, that tree won't see another Christmas, will it? Have I said that one? Judith. Thank you, Judith. Great shirt. Morning, John. Great shirt. Everyone's saying the same thing. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, hang on. Got more messages here very quickly. Morning, says Pam Minnie Harney. Morek says morning all. Oh, they had snow yesterday. Morek had snow yesterday. Where are you, Morek? Where do you live? Good morning from a sunny Kent, says Cousin Susan. Morning, John. Great shirt, says Laurie. Hazel says, morning, John. Love your shirt. It's my 56 years of marriage. What? I'm lucky if I manage 56 minutes. Jill says, morning, John. Freeview keeps missing the start of the show. That'll be little Paul's fault. That's little Paul's fault. And then Derek says, Derek says, good morning, Paul. Paul gets top billing, Hannah and John. I just bought new pinking shears, he says. Oh, what are you like? Yes, I can't say that because that might be a swear word. Anyway, keep going through, £12.99. Oh, and Paul says, previous nothing to him. Alice says, John, you do make me smile, such a happy person. Oh, Alice, you ask the people here, they wouldn't agree with you. Cara's on today and she brought chocolates in, right? The bowl is in the same room as Hannah. And if anyone goes, it's like, I was watching the zoo program last night and there were these really gorgeous red pandas, right? And they were like, anytime one came near the food, the woman was like, get out of here. Well, that's what Hannah's like this morning around the chocolate. Julie says, good morning from the Wirral to the man in the Sunni shirt. Thank you, Julie. Angie says, love the shirt. Thank you very much. Right, I've got to move on. Excuse me, we've got lots and lots to do today. Are you ready with the menu, Han? Hannah, you're not on the speaker. I can't hear Hannah. Oh, that's right. Here we go. Here's the menu. I've got to be very quick this morning, see. So Karen from SEAMS, I just said, is up first thing. She's only here for half an hour. And then we've got the Riley Blake fabric coming up. Oh, it's a Riley Blake launch. And if I don't get it all done in the 8 o'clock hour, I'll bring some of it back at the 10 o'clock hour. Then at 9 o'clock, we got Cara Ackerman, the sister of Cara Delevingne. older sister, obviously. And we've got a Tide cushion pillow designed by Helen Newton. Helen Newton. There's a little tie on it there. And there's the other. We've got 4 different colourways. And, oh, if you want some H640, come in on that hour because the H640 is special price. 10 o'clock, we've got, well, it's supposed to be fat quarter fun. I've got some fat quarters. I might be funny. I might not be. 11 o'clock, we've got Boro and Sashiko sewing with Cara Ackerman. What's that? Paul, you've taken some very old pictures this morning. Where's the other Where's the other handle? Where's the other handle? Yes, Paul, you've hidden the other handle. Anyway, you could have held it for us. Anyway, that's the bag. And then we're going to Yarn Lane. Now, loom knitting, it's called. Yesterday, we said it was called loom weaving. It's not loom. It's loom knitting. We're doing scarves and bags and all sorts in that hour. Right, there's the scarf. It's gorgeous. We've got the bundle for that one. Right, now, very quickly, you can get in touch. I'll show you very quickly how you can get in touch. You can send an email, which is the one that goes through to Hannah, and that is studio@sewingstreet.com, studio@sewingstreet.com. You can message me on the Facebook, which are the ones I've been shouting out. Mogray, me, John and team from Asalia Isle of Man. Sheila says, good morning, John. I love butterflies. Can I use your shirt for my quilt? No, you can't, Sheila. Sorry, was just during the early bird. She's in Dumfries, where there's snow in Dumfries. Princess says, good morning, John and team. Right, that's if you send a Facebook Live. You can also send a message via the website. Go to the website, www.sewingstreet.com. Click on Watch the Show Live. Excuse me, and then you'll see the little box to the right-hand side there. You can write a message, click it in, send it, and that's the one that appears in a white box on my bottom. Oh, we're supposed to be doing it really quickly. What's it say? I love you. Oh, thank you, Paul. That's so sweet of you to say that. And then look at underneath there. There's the early bird. And then look here. Now, we've already played it through because people want to see this straight away. All of the things from SEAMS are there already. They're on show deals already. And there you go. The best-selling item already today is the hand cream. But have a look on pre-order. All the other hours. Oh, now stop. See that hexy fabric there? That's extra wide quilt backing. It's gorgeous from Riley Blake. Keep going. This is all in the 8 o'clock hour. Keep going. I told you it was lots, didn't I? Keep going. There's your we've gone to Fat Quarter Fun. Goes in a very strange order today, but everything from the 4 hours. Now, Yarn Lane isn't on there. That's all the 4 hours of brand new book. Brand new Boro book there as well. It's beautiful. You can borrow it, Paul, if you want to. That's Paul trying to be funny. We're not a library. You'll have to pay for it. Right, okay. Only touch what you're going to buy, Paul. That's what they say. Anyway, come on. Karen from SEAMS is here. Hello, Karen from SEAMS.
John.
Look at us, we're all matching, aren't we?
I know, I love that shirt.
Thank you very much. We've had lots and lots of lovely comments about it this morning. Now, you're only with us for half an hour.
Yep.
So we need to get on. So the first question, because I'm going to do this because the other day we were told how many new customers or new viewers we have every day. And I just take it for granted that everybody knows who we all are, you see. And so yesterday somebody messaged in going, who's the fat bloke in the pink shirt? Because they hadn't watched before, you see. So I'm not going to call you a fat boy in a pink shirt. But just so people don't know, who are you and what is SEAMS?
Okay, my name's Karen.
Yeah.
I spent 40 years in the beauty and fashion industry. And it was whilst I was in the fashion industry, I was sewing, I was learning how to make hats, and my hands got cut, burnt, sore, dry. They just got shot. I was going to bed at night with antiseptic on, and I couldn't find a hand cream that wasn't greasy, that helped to heal, that moisturised, that you could use during the day while you were working, and you could use at night, and it wasn't sticking your hands.
Oh yeah, I know that thing, because working in costume and fashion and everything, if you moisturise during the day, that's you done for a little while normally, because you can't then pick silks or fabrics up because you get the moisturiser on. So the whole point of this is that you can put it on, you can moisturise and go, basically.
Yes, and what it's got a biomimic lipid complex in.
It's got a what?
We have this biomimic lipid complex which mimics the lipids of your skin.
Right.
It's a mixture of 3 natural oils. So that takes the 9 other natural ingredients right in under your skin straight away. It locks in moisture. So it doesn't transfer onto grease because it's gone straight in, and it's working under your skin as well.
So you went out specifically to find a pharmacist or a cream maker who would make you the cream of your dreams, as it were?
Yes, I sat with a pharmacist. She said, what do you want it to do? And I said, well, I want it to moisturise, I want it to hydrate, I want it to nourish, I want it to do your age spots, I want it to help condition your nails. After she got up, falling off the chair, she that's what we came up with. She came up with SEAMS. So.
And you started, so let's start. You started, your very, very first product was your, if I picked the right one up, was your hand cream, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's always my hero. Yeah.
Oh, they've got the graphics in already. The graphics in already. Lots of people. Now, you said this as you came in, and we can also say the same thing, that lots of people came in and bought one, and now we're finding lots and lots of, because this is on our website most of the time, basically people are repeating, aren't they? So they're having one to try it out, and then they'll get one for the car, one for the home, one for the work, one for, you know, because I have one in my bag, have one here in my dressing room, and I've got one at home, sort of thing. So I've got 3 of these on the go already.
And lots of people are buying them for gifts. Like for Mother's Day, it's the perfect gift. For Easter as well.
Oh,
what can you give someone that you know someone's going to like? It's for all skins, men and women.
And also, what I have to tell you is, a lot of moisturisers, when you buy them, you kind of go, either you go, oh, that's a bit, I can say that's a bit too girly for me to say that, but you know what I mean? But it is, sometimes they are a bit too floral, aren't they? Or they're not, I can say, because I use this, the smell of this, well, first of all, the smell comes and goes. It doesn't linger, does it?
Doesn't linger.
But it's when you're putting on the actual fragrance, it doesn't feel like you're putting on a manufactured fragrance. It smells like something you could smell, like a blossom or something in nature or something.
Yeah,
like
that's all the oils. And in it, but we also, I wanted something that smelled almost like a baby powder, like a Johnson's, that's just beautiful, but you smell it as you first put it on, and then
it goes.
And it's soft. So it's something to appeal to.
Okay, Hannah had a question. What was your question, Hannah? Okay, how much do you need to put on? Because obviously it's a small tube. I'm the worst person for shampoos and for things like that. I always go, and my friend Jamie, who's a hairdresser, said, you need this much shampoo, John. And I'm like this, ooh, you know, kind of putting loads on.
Yeah, you need a little drop in your hands, rub it straight in, and it's 75 ml, so that will last a month or a couple of months, actually.
Yeah.
And it's more important to use little and often.
Yes.
Than one big splurge. So if you use it morning, midday, in the evening, when you first start using it, once your hands have got better, then once or twice a day is fine.
Okay, now, not only have we got reviews in the national press of yours and everything, we've got reviews from our customers as well. Have a quick look at this. Across the bottom. Now, look, these come from FIFO, right? So they're totally independent. We can't manipulate these or anything. Love the smell and the feel of this hand cream. It's my favourite by far, from Tracy. So these are customers. These are nothing to do with us. Yeah. So when people buy from us, some of them will get an email saying, would you like to review? And they can review good and bad, whatever. And we have to publish all of them, sort of thing. One from Linda here. Very good product. I always suffer with sore hands in the winter. This hand cream works very well, from Linda in Kent, you see. So these are real customers. Oh, you got loads, actually. Look. Present from friend who loves it. For friend who loves it. Who's that one? Davinia. Davinia? Lovely. Is that our Davinia, I wonder? Anyway, well, the thing is, there's so many, we could sit here for hours and we can't. We've only got you for half an hour. The thing is, I use it. You know what I mean? Now, I know on lots of shopping tellies, you see presenters and they go, oh, I've got this food mixer. Oh, I've got this patio cleaner. Oh, I've got this. I've got this. I've got the 680 machine, which you all know. And I use this, and I use this, and I use this. So I think I could use any that I wanted, you know what I mean? But I choose to use these ones.
That's, everyone's saying to me, when they use it, it's better. It's the best of anything they've ever.
Yes, but I mean, obviously, I can't stand here and say to you, "This is the best," because we're not allowed to say that legally wise. But if I use it, you know what I mean, and I use it every single day. Before we come on, I've got it in my dressing there. I put the hand cream, and I've got the nail oil and things like that. Get all that done and everything, and I've got it home, and I've got the sanitizer, which we'll come to in a second. So that's how good it is, and this is a bestseller, isn't it?
Yeah, and because it's got shea butter, macadamia nut oil, rosehip oil, oat beta glucan. pro vitamin B5, the Biomin. It's just there we go.
Yeah.
It's full. You know, my brief to the pharmacist was, I don't want to skimp on anything. You put the best of what you can in there.
Yes.
And we've kept the price
Well,
low.
when we launched this at Stone Quarter years ago, the price is the same now as it was then. You know what I mean? And you'd think with everything, with the world as it is, apparently there's loads of people multi-buying this. Loads of people multi-buying this. Now, the other thing is don't be worried about having nut oil in. I'm allergic to nuts and I use it and I'm absolutely fine. We have had a question about it being, is it vegan?
It is vegan. It's not tested on animals. One of the ingredients, hydrolyzed keratin, which is for the nails, is it comes from sheep's wool.
Right.
So
but the wool that comes off anyway.
It's the wool that comes off. Everything else is natural, not tested on animals, no parabens.
Yes, no, we just have to answer these questions. So, excuse me. So it's not tested on them. That's for me, that's the most important thing. And obviously, everyone has their own different views. But if the wool is coming off the sheep anyway, it's not like the sheep's being harmed to get that. So that's a brilliant thing. Okay, so let's move on then from the hand cream, just for now. We can always come back to, if you've got any questions, please send me. Like I say, lots of people multi-buying. Let's move on now to the nail. Well, it's not just called... Oh, no. The other thing we need to say here is we always stress that it's for people who sew. Excuse me. I just put some... But it's not just for people who sew.
No, it's for creators. And it was originally came from that.
Yes.
But everybody has dry hair, especially now with but it's for anyone who creates, and that basically is even if you're on the computer typing.
Well, I was going to say, because if you moisturise your hands, you can't then sit and type, can you? And how many of us using computers more because of the world we're in at the moment?
Yeah, and you've got the heat from the computer that dries your hands out.
Yeah.
Everything you touch, paper.
Oh, well, also, and we're washing our hands every 20 minutes, aren't we? So literally to have some around just all day.
And actually, if your hands are dry, not only can you not feel the warp and weft, but also sometimes you can't do your touch phone.
No, oh no, of course. Right, okay, now I've always called this nail oil because I only use it for nail oil, but you call it hand and nail oil.
Yes.
So, just tell me about this one then.
Okay, this one, actually it's got some of the same ingredients in it as the hand cream, the same scent, and this is more nourishing. It's got in it, it's full of fatty acids to nourish your skin. So it is for the cuticles and nails.
I'm just going to put mine in, right? I haven't had any work done on my nails for over a year now, because normally I go to have my nails done, Amy does, and I've had my cuticles done and everything. The only thing I've done is I've clippered them with my clippers, and I've used this.
Yeah,
oh, there you go. There it is. There it is out of the.
And it's got a little pipette. Literally, it's got the pipette. You actually don't even need to squeeze it. You just tap it.
Yes.
And then you rub it in. And if you can also use it at night. And the reason we've called it hand oil as well, because if you want to put it all over your hands at night, and then the hand cream on top, you're getting 16 ingredients, natural ingredients going in your skin.
Yes, because I literally do what you've just done, put it on the end of my nails and moisturise, then I come in, put my ring back on, then come into the studio sort of thing. So it is like, this lasts. My bottle, I've only had one bottle of this and it's still going strong because you use so little of it.
Yeah, you literally, and it's not greasy.
No.
It goes straight in as well. So.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, and Hannah can say yes because she's just used it. She and producer Kat both use it in the gallery, and they're on the computer and tapping and pushing buttons and on the computer all day long.
I mean, gardeners.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because it's just the season, isn't it? We're just about to start.
Yeah. A lot of my customers say, well, my husband's. You know.
You did what?
A lot of my customers say to me, well, my husband's taken mine.
Exactly. So if you've got both, which order would you put it on? Would you put the nail oil on first, then the moisturiser?
No, you put the oil on first.
Oil on first,
oil on first, cream on top, yeah.
And also, like Hannah's saying, if you go out looking for oil products, they're really, really expensive normally. So just take that into account. Did you say you wanted to show the ingredients this, Hannah? Yeah, here you go. There. So it's based on, it's got such lovely like peony root and black currant seed oil and rice bran oil. So all of those are all nourishing.
They're all nourishing, but the rice bran oil is also anti-aging. That is very, very moisturising for your skin. So it plumps, well, it's filling your skin with moisture, so it's plumping up your skin.
Okay,
as well.
Another question from a viewer who hasn't tried it yet, new viewer, saying, if I'm just going to choose one, which one should I get?
I'd start with the hand cream.
Start with the hand cream. Realise how much you love the hand cream, and then get the nail oil on top of that.
Although it depends, I would say the hand cream.
How much the stock? third of the stock of the hand cream of today's hand cream is gone already, right? So I'm going to move on now to what we're doing because this is so important to everyday life, right? Right, okay, there's a bundle with 2 in. I also know I've got it singly as well. So this is what I've got here. So mine's here, my dressing room. If you go into my dressing room, it's in there. Right, okay, you're saving money. If you buy 2, you're going to save some money, right? You're saving 99p there. If you buy 2 together, you're saving 99p. And then the graphics are going to come in for 1. So if you only want 1, it's $4.99. Okay, well, do you want to put both boxes in? It's up to you. It's up to you. So, what's in this, and why should we use this?
Right. This is it's got your 70% alcohol, so it kills 99% of your germ of bacteria.
Yeah.
But it's also got provitamin B5 in, which is hydrating. So as the alcohol's drying out your skin, the provitamin B5 is putting it back in. But also, it's got the SEAMS scent, so you haven't got that alcohol smell, and then, again, it disappears in your hands.
Yeah, because it's really funny because if you go to one supermarket, it's a posh supermarket, but you put theirs on, you can almost feel it as you walk around the shop going like, because obviously you have to, as you go in the shop, and we were talking
and
about
I hate
earlier,
doing that. You're touching
well, no,
someone
the one
else's
Waitrose. You press the pedal, you don't have to put your hand
okay,
on it.
I haven't
Press
been
the
to a
pedal,
supermarket.
Go to Waitrose, do that. But, no offence to Waitrose now, you can smell it and you can feel it like almost drying your skin out. The one in Marks and Spencer's, you have to do that, but it is a really, really florally, which is beautiful when you go in, but then when you get back in the car, you're like, oh, but I always have I've got my Dettol wipes in the car, so I then do that. And I've got this, I carry this as well. In fact, when I had my car cleaned last time, I have a boy called Peter that comes to clean the car. He nicked my SEAMS last time I was there. He knows, he did it on purpose. Message on the bottom. I'm only going fast because Karen's got to go, you see. Like, I've had the hand cream, nail oil, and now the sanitizer. As using many sanitizers cause splits on my fingers. This has stopped all that. Love it all from Jane in Norfolk. That's a customer. That's a customer. These aren't ones that you've brought with
and
you.
I haven't heard these before.
No,
either.
exactly. These are from our customers who bought them from us. So there you go. There you go.
Lovely.
So these are the 2 bottles of sanitizer for $8.99. You can buy it. The hand cream's in the box on the other side there because that is absolutely flying out. So this is $8.99 for 2 bottles. If you only want 1 bottle, you can have for $4.99. But if you buy 2, and it could be one for you, give one as a gift. Give one as a gift if you want to. Hang on, Hannah's just telling me something. Well, you do, Hannah. Everyone else puts it out the night before. She says she scrambles around the house looking for everything in the morning. Just keep this in your bag, basically. Keep this in your bag. Right, I'm going to move on because we've got 4 gift sets as well. We've only got a few minutes left with Karen. So, I've got to look which one it is now. Hang on. I'm looking for the ultimate one. They're all beautiful. These bags. I've got one of these bags as well. I'd have to buy mine. I've got as a gift from Karen.
I know they're great. They're a great shape, aren't they? Because they stand and you can find everything.
And also that I now take when I go go away filming. This is my wash bag that I take away with me. Right. So this one here has got hand cream, hand oil. You've got a tape measure, which is, I'll show you that one there, which is a leather tape measure. And you've got, now these are gloves for quilting. They're not they're not to put over your hand when you put the thing in. And, excuse me, you get this really gorgeous bag here for $49.99. Now, when we launched this with Karen, this was a bestseller, an absolute bestseller for $49.99. You can keep it all for yourself. Or if you've got a friend who does a lot of quilting, you can give those as a gift. You've got a seamstress friend, you can give that. That comes in a bag, I'll put it like that. But I just wanted to show you it's got a leather. Got a lovely message from Graham here saying, John Scott, SEAMS cream is wonderful. I spin wool and flax, and it is truly good for spinners. But when working with flax, outstanding. Graham in Cambridgeshire.
Thank you, Graham.
Graham, thank you. It's all different people, you see, isn't it? All different people. It's not just people saying, oh, I just like a bit of moisturiser on my hand. It's all sorts of people. I'd be fascinated to know more about that industry, Graham. Anyway, look, this is a leather coated with a little leather tab on it here, all in the colours. Oh, sorry. There you go, you can't see that, it is.
You can never find a tape measure, can
No,
you, when you're looking for one?
Exactly. So this is the gloves, the nail oil, the hand cream, the tape measure, and the little pouch, $49.99. There it is, looking all posh, all draped. The reason you think you're getting more in that one is because we've taken the cream out of the box and the nail oil out of the box. So it looks like, so it's 4 items plus your bag in that one, $49.99. Right, no, brilliant for Mother's Day, Easter, like you were saying, all sorts of, because, you know, kind of, we're not going to see people, are we? You know, no, we're not going to see people because it's not within the date, is it really?
I think it's nice just to give somebody, in this year, just somebody to receive something in the post.
Exactly. Don't tell my postman that, because I've been doing all these therapy dolls and bags for the NHS, and he's been coming to the door like this with loads and loads of boxes every day. Which one's next, Hannah? Yeah, this one here. This one has got the hand cream, the sanitizer, the tape measure, and the gorgeous little pouch there. And then put it to shop. $29.99. So I'm just going to take a slurp of my water. You keep looking at those. I'm getting overexcited this morning. Excuse me. A brilliant price, because this is a gorgeous, the actual, I'll just say here, look, it's all beautifully lined. The thing is, they're all things you're going to use, aren't they? If this could sum up my life, actually, couldn't it?
Well, they're essential.
Yes.
At the moment.
Hang on, Hannah doesn't agree with me. Yes, I put the hand cream, the sanitizer when I go shopping, the hand creams are everyday work, tape measure for work, and this is when I go away to do, I have to stay in a hotel if I'm working away. See? There you go. That's a brilliant price point for a gift as well, that one. Now, the third one is slightly different, because in this one, you get your hand cream, you get your sanitizer. Now, this one, you get the gloves, and you get the nail file, which I've also got. I've got this nail file as well. It's very, very good. That's the one that Hannah and Kat both have one of those each as well. That
is good for natural nails and artificial nails.
Oh, okay. Well, I've only got natural. Oh, what? So you can? Why would you need to file an artificial? Oh, because it grows, does it?
Well, as it grows up, you might want to.
Yeah. And because we can't get to nails.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how many people have got artificial nails
at
the moment.
But you know, it's kind of.
But it's cushioned and it's a little bit bendy as well, so it's.
Oh yeah, look, a little bit bendy.
It's easy to use.
Fantastic. So that again is $29.99. These are brilliant for gifts, aren't they? And self-gifting is the way to go, really. Okay. Now that immediately has gone into the lead. As the kits of the 3 kits, that's immediately gone into the lead. That one. Isn't it that funny? Isn't it? You never know, do you? What you're going to come in back. Then this one is so cute. Look at this one. This one's called Safety. $9.99. You see, if you went into a top-end store, you'd pay $9.99 just for the little canvas bag, wouldn't you? So in here, you have your sanitizer. In here, you have a baby. Yours will be covered in cellophane when it arrives. Baby scene thing. And now, mine had a yellow one in, did it not? I think I did. Are they all black now? Or is it,
I think they're all black. Yeah.
They're all black. What's the yellow one I've got then?
I think we'd sold out of the black one, so
right.
I gave you a yellow one.
So this is a mask. Right? So you get a mask, you get the nail file, you get the sanitizer, and you get this gorgeous little pouch bag for $9.99. That'd be a lovely gift as well. Because the thing is, we all know we're all having our jabs, but when I went to the dentist this week, I said, "Oh, when are we going to be able to not do this?" She said, "You will still be wearing a mask in a year's time." So what she said, she'll still be wearing PPE and things in a year's time, because that's the way that it's just life. That's what we just got to get used to,
and there's
it?
been no flu either. So I mean, it works, these masks.
I know.
Yeah. But
anyway,
yeah.
I'm not going to get depressed about it, otherwise, because you think too deeply about it, you've got to go into it with a smile, but just be safe. Everyone has to remember it's not the end yet. I say this every. Sorry, that was a very nice smile. So, I say this every day, though. Don't be thinking, "Oh, it's finished, it's over, I'm fine now, I've had a jab." Just keep at it. Keep at it.
And it's the hands. It's the hands you've got to look after.
Yes.
I mean, you had to anyway before this, because they're your biggest tool. And it's the thing you most forget, because everybody looks after their face.
Yeah. Forgets the hands.
And forgets the hands. But the difference when you start using hand care, everything's more comfortable to do.
Yeah.
Your hands are more supple.
Totally. And also, people notice. It's silly, but like I work in a very feminine world, obviously, because lots of ladies, and they always say, "Oh, look at your hands, look at your nails," because I never used to. I used to bite my nails and everything, but since using all this, it's just. And like I say, I've had nothing done, no treatment done, obviously, like nobody for a year, and yet the cuticles and the nails are in such good. They're nice and strong, and they're good. They're in good nicks, I think.
That's it. And if you're rubbing, if you've got any little hangnails. That gets caught on fabrics, it gets caught when you're getting dressed.
Tell me about it, yeah.
Hand cream just keeps that soft and it keeps the cuticle sealed.
Yeah.
So that because as soon as the cuticle splits, the water gets in and your cuticle splits further,
Yes,
and then, you know.
And also we've got enough to worry about, haven't we? We don't want hurting hands as well as everything else that's going on. The hand cream, most popular, $13.99. Now it's been $13.99 since we launched it years ago on Sewing Quarter. There it is. Lots of people multi-buying today and lots of repeat. Right, have a look at this because this review's going to Karen's got to go in a minute. But look, beautiful to use and a pleasant fragrance, says Diane from Dorset.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry I'm having to reach this way. I haven't got a screen over there. I know it's annoying at home when I have to go like this. As good as advertised. Such a difference already to the skin, from Shirley in Cheshire. See, these are all customers. We haven't even used anything because we could tell them Nadia Sawalha uses it. We could tell them Anthea Turner uses it. We can tell them that it's used on when London Fashion Week happens. It's used backstage at London Fashion Week. We can tell you it's what was the TV series? I want to say Call of Duty, Line of Duty, but it wasn't that.
Oh, Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale.
It's gone out to Canada to the Handmaid's Tale because they requested it.
Yeah, you see, so it's literally, and I know they use it this morning as well because my friend Jane does.
Oh, Good Morning Britain, yeah.
And Good Morning Britain. My friend Jane does Alison's makeup and everything like that. Here you go. Look, have a look at this. While you're all checking out Healing Hands, a patchwork and quilting magazine, my favourite ever from Sarah M. Jeffrey on Charmed, and then Brianne. Oh. now Brianne, hasn't she just got? Did Brianne get married? Was that the one that got married?
Yes, I can't.
To a footballer or something like that. And did they just have a baby?
They've just had a baby, and she was using it when she was doing Dancing on Ice because their hands really, the ice, the water.
Well, yes, you constantly.
And she had eczema, and she said to me it's the only cream she's ever used it got rid of her eczema.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
It is a really, really lovely cream. Oh, there's a couple more here. I'll just show you these very quickly. Celebrity hairdresser there. Lisa, I can't read all this because it's too far. Oh, great. Good Morning Britain over there, look. And Rosemary, head makeup artist on... should we mention that? Don't know if we should mention that at the moment.
And that's because it does what it says.
Yes.
And I could only bring out something that did what it said.
The thing is, right, I know you've got to go, so I'll be very quick. But the thing is, if it wasn't any good, people wouldn't still be buying it in the amount they're buying.
And you wouldn't have
now.
had me back. So.
And you wouldn't have been back here if we didn't sell it. But also, you wouldn't have carried on because you're not the kind of person. You're a not sole trader, but it's your company, it's your passion. Yeah. If you thought people going, oh, don't go to that Karen, don't get her, so you wouldn't carry on doing it. You know, you're not a big conglomerate. You're you, and you're doing it from your. I've seen the room in your house that it's all stacked up in and everything like that. So if it wasn't good, it wouldn't carry on selling. We wouldn't get reviews like that. Because it's very easy to say, oh yes, this celebrity might use it or whatever. These are real people that bought it from us. Right, I've got one request very quickly before you go. Okay, Will SEAMS produce a natural bar of soap one day.
Well, we're working on 10 other products actually, and yes, a soap is one of them. Yeah, and the bars, I like the bars.
A bar of soap?
Yeah, I like the bar.
You see, it's really weird. It took me a long time to start using soap like that because I was always about Pears. I used to love Pears soap and everything, but Paul likes Pears full stop, but there you go. Right, I've got to let you go. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me again.
Sorry I've done all the talking, but I think we got...
I love talking with you. I love listening to you. Well, I turn it on sometimes just to
you're very kind. Is there anything I've missed out? Is there anything else you want to say just before you go?
Not really, just the 9 natural ingredients and use it.
Yes.
That's the point. A lot of people buy things and you use it and you will notice the difference.
And also, excuse me, spread the word. Buy some for a friend, or let your friend, let a friend. Or they can't come around to try it at the house, can they? But buy some for a friend, and then we just spread the word that way.
Yeah, because they can ship it from here, can't you?
Yes, exactly. Ship it straight from here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Safe journey home. Oh, you got to go to another appointment, yes, haven't you? You've got another appointment too. So we'll see you soon, hopefully. And when the new products are out, you must let us know.
I will do. You'll be the first to have them.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, no, Graham will be the first one to buy it, the one that did with it, but and then we'll be the second.
Thank you very much.
Right, so now I don't know what I've got to cut to now. I've got my fabric here, but I was supposed to do this, wasn't I? That was me. That was me. That was my fault. That was my fault, everybody. I've got brand new fabric. I'm staying here. I'm not going anywhere. Brand new fabric. Right. This is Riley Blake. It is gorgeous. There is a mega bundle. Here it is. Hang on. Let's see if I get it in the right place. This is the mega bundle. It's what? Mega bundle, mega bundle, mega bundle. You get half a metre. Oh, excuse me. Half a metre of each. Now, is the split pay about to drop down? Yep, there it is. You get that in 2 split pay even, not spit. Do not spit at it. Right, I can't calm down. I was worried because we had to let Karen go so quickly. I wanted to get so much in. So we've done all that now. We can calm down now. There's the mega bundle. Isn't that just glorious? Now, Hannah and I were saying earlier, we'd like this to be made into a project, but what project? Don't show me yet, because I just want to have a slurp of water before I... Right, also, what project would you see? We're thinking a really lovely traditional... Oh, it looks nice in just squares like that, doesn't it? But you know what I mean? Just traditional... a traditional quilt. There we go. There we go. 112.29. So how much fabric's in there? Hang on. 8 meters, 16 different fabrics. Okay. 112.29. It's a very strange price, isn't it? 56 pounds and 14 pence in 2 split pays. Which one do you like best, Paul? Oh, hang on. I've got lots of messages as well. Let me have a quick look. Oh dear, I do apologise. This is my gastric reflux. Don't worry, there's nothing. And it was fine until we started eating Cara's chocolate. That was the problem. Right, so where are we up to with the messages? Oh, there's so many people. Sharon says, good morning, Mr. Scott. Diane says, morning, John and team. Loving the shirt. Helen says, your shirt is fluttering just like your hair. I don't know if that's a good thing. Jilly says, good morning. Just found you on Facebook. Loving the show. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Susan says, morning, John and crew. Beautiful sunny in Derbyshire. Jackie loves the hand cream. Susan loves the hand cream. Just ordered more. Graham says, good morning. Love your shirt. Good morning, John, Hannah and Paul. Loving the colour coordinating this morning. I know. And wait to see Cara. When Cara comes out, she's in the same colour as well. Carrie Ann says, hi. Theo here. I'm only 8, but I love watching. I like your shirt. Hello, Theo. Sorry, I don't know how long ago that came out. Eileen says, morning. Is there palm oil in the hand cream? I don't think there was there? Because Paul refused it. We'll check. We'll double check. But Paul will... is there a scent-free option? No, Derek, but the scent disappears. The scent does disappear. And people won't mind you smelling a little bit floral. Julie says, try holding a cup of tea. Try holding a cup of tea without it slipping, as it does with other hand creams. There you go. Hand sanitizer is beautiful too. Susan says, I love it. Donna says, good morning, John and team. Good morning, John and team. Just ordered the hand cream and the nail oil. I do a lot of craft and normal hand cream cannot be used. That's from Anne. Jacqueline says, great product. Jeanette says, morning, John and team. Isabel says, good morning. Wendy Orlando says, good morning, John. I was just sitting here thinking, I wish I could be sent a project in this. The fabric is amazing. Loving the shirt today. Morning all. Love the shirt, says Susan. Okay, so Wendy Orlando, what would you make out of it? What traditional? We think a traditional one, don't you? A traditional block. Now, I have got all this fabric by the half metre. It'll be all on the website, but if I don't get through it all in this hour, I promise I'll bring some back at 10 o'clock. But I need, before I do this by the half metre, I need to show you this because I think you are going to adore this. Right? This, I'll show you them both. These are extra wide quilt backings. Look at them. Oh, Look at them. There are two different ones here. These are beautiful. Now, Hannah's just said every time we bring Hexy fabric, it sells out. But even if this was 44 inches wide, it would fly out the door. It is. How wide is it, please? Which one are you putting in? This one first. Right, hang on. I can measure it. I'm thinking it'll be 108 or 100. Let me just, I've got to take measure. Nobody's written it down. Hang on. No. I can measure. No, I can tell you though. I can tell you. Ooh. Yeah, I nearly fell off my stool, but that's all right. I'll have to have some days off. Oh, no, I can't have days off. It's 108 inches wide. 108 inches wide. It's gorgeous. Right, half the stock has gone already. Look, can I just show you this? Because, well, I'll have to show you like this, right? In case you got the sound off, look how wide it is. You buy it by the half a metre. It's $12.99 for half a metre. Do you know what? I bet Karen in Wigan gets some of this for a frock. Well, Karen from Wigan, who's from Bolton. I'm sorry, I have to look over here for this. Morning, John. What about a Lone Star quilt with that beautiful new fabric? Fab shirt from Collector in Somerset. Oh, a Lone Star would look nice, wouldn't it? I was thinking kind of more, in my brain, I don't know, I'm not a quilter, you tell me. What's the matter? No, did I say I was thinking in my brain? No, I should have put a punctuation in there. I was thinking. In my brain, I was considering, like, you know, like the traditional houses, sort of houses, like American houses, something like that. Stop it. They're being very rude in the gallery and very naughty to me today. Yes. Right, okay, so that's flying out. Do you want to see the navy blue one or the blue version? What has? This. That's sold out. That's sold out. Right, I'm just going to put some hand sanitizer. Right, Hannah's going to make a little jacket as this for herself. Kimono. Oh, do you know what? It would look lovely in the some of the Boro as well. Some of the Boro, yeah. Okay, so Hannah would like a quilted bomber jacket that the French boys made for, you know. She just fancied the French boys, that was all. Right, again, it's 108 inches wide. Oh, isn't that lovely? I bet you any money Jackie will like this. Back of a Helen Newton cushion, maybe. Back of a cushion. Hang on, there's loads of messages coming in. That fabric, oh, Holly Hobby. I don't know, what's Holly Hobby? I would love to see a traditional Irish chain quilt. Oh, Georgina, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I think that bundle would look great in a Jane Austen style quilt. Yes, I was that's where I was kind of heading. That was in my brain, yeah. That was Sue. Sally Hardman says that fabric, said that one. Lizanne says, I think star blocks would be fab with the yellow and the blue. You look amazing in that shirt. Oh, thank you. The shirt's doing all the work. Morning, John. Floats like a butterfly. That's you and your shirt. Oh, thank you, Margaret. Isn't this gorgeous? Extra wide, 108 inches. I know. It's sold out. Oh. Sold out already. I told you it'd be popular, didn't I? I do apologise if you didn't get that. We'll hopefully get more in. Right, okay, I've got a complimentary bundle. I don't know who made this one. Yeah, I know it was Hannah. I know it's Hannah. When I say complimentary, I say it's not free, it goes with. Well, I wouldn't use, the trouble is, Hannah, I wouldn't use white. No, not really. Well, look. Yeah, there. It's cream, yeah, it's cream. Anyway. Oh, she's gone very defensive now. Sorry, Hannah, I didn't mean to upset you. Oh, she's got to have another chocolate now because I've upset her. Oh, and little Paul's got to have another chocolate as well in sympathy. You could so cheat with this fabric by half a metre for the borders. Yes, you could. You could. It's all sold out now, though, Julie, I'm afraid. It's all sold out. Right, okay, half a metre of the white, half a metre of the blue, half a metre of the... No, this one, that's not navy. White, navy, and... She's still insistent this is navy. Sand. Tan even, tan. £10.45, half metre each. Oh, I'm exhausted already. You know when the presenter can't come on and the producer has to take over, right? Yeah, Hannah feels a bit sick. She's eaten too many chocolates. And also, you'd feel a bit sick if she came out looking the way she does at the moment, I tell you. Excuse me. I'm only joking. You're what? You don't look fat. She's convinced she looks fat. She doesn't look fat. She just looks a mess. No, it's not your outfit. I was thinking about your hair. When you came in through the door, your hair came in about 10 minutes before you did. Yes. Yes. It's your head. It's your head. We're only joking, everybody. Don't get upset. It reminds me of something you see in the background on Little House of the Prairie. Exactly, Margaret. That's what I was thinking. Karen says, morning, John. Got the mega bundle and backing. Just need to know what to make now. Well, that's what we're trying to work out, Karen. Just what we're trying to work out. Trudy says, morning, John and crew. I'm loving your shirt this morning. Love butterflies. So could you sprawl over my bed, please? She means as a duvet cover. Make me like your French girls, Trudy. Anyway, well, a lot in my youth. Hannah said, is that the first time I've been asked to sprawl on somebody's bed? Good morning, John. You're looking good today. I think somebody said this yesterday. I think it's this new makeup I've bought. I've bought war paint for men, and it seems to be working. That's a makeup. It's basically it's. Maybe, Paul, the thing is, they're all quite butch, the boys that take it. It's not for, like, you know, they're butch boys putting makeup on, because male grooming is the highest growing industry in the world, isn't it? Male grooming and everything. So it's makeup. It's not meant for telly. It's meant for everyday life. Oh, no. Hannah, that was my immediate thought. And I thought, I can't say that. That's going a bit too far. Because Hannah said to Paul, where would you stop? Paul said, come back, little Paul. We love you, really. Anyway, look, here we go. Half the stock of this mega bundle's gone. Am I going to start doing them by the half metre now or not? What should I do? Okay. What about a sampler quilt with different blocks showing off the fabrics? Oh, that's a good idea, Julie. Right, okay, so what we'll do is half the mega bundle have gone, obviously, and we'll start playing them through. Any that we haven't played through, we will show you in detail in the 10 o'clock hour. Oh, yeah, the nail oil. Okay, the nail oil from SEAMS in the last half an hour, there's less than 20 bottles of the nail oil left, or it's nail and hand oil. There's less than 20 bottles left. Did you get an answer for that to that lady about the oil? Oh, they're still looking it up. Okay. Well, gorgeous. So where shall I start then? Oh, no, large floral. This one. This one. There's another floral. Yeah, this one. Okay, let's start. Let me just put that out the way there. On gold. Oh, I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted. There you go. Oh, yeah, I'll get you more Instagram followers later, Paul. Right, so Pauline's woken up to sunshine in London. Susan says, I'm laughing so much I can't drink my coffee. Why? What happened? Susan, what happened? Susan, what channel are you watching? Right, this is 44 inches wide. It's machine washable. It's 100% cotton. It is Riley Blake by Jerry. Oh, hang on. So it's Riley Blake Designs, Delightful. Gem. Is it Gem or Jerry? Hannah. Is it? Well, it says here, but I can't read it. Jerry. It says Jerry. Jerry. There it is there. Ooh, Jerry. Yes, Margot. A Planted Seeds Designs. Okay, the photo on the web looks not as gold, apparently. Hannah missed out the H. Yeah. $7.49 for half a metre. It's beautiful, isn't it? What are we going to make out of it? What shall we make out of it? No, it'll be a quilt, Paul. Paul said maxi dress. Yesterday, Paul, we did an apron and people messaging going, oh, can little Paul come out and model it? Can little Paul come out and model it? I said, he's not here today. Oh, he doesn't get the shifts, he says. Look, that's nice. Now, remember, that's half. I'm showing there's a whole half metre. That's what you get. It's a bit creased, this one, I'm afraid. The floor, I haven't ironed it this morning, have they? Look, there we go. Fills the whole screen. Marina's in. Morning, gorgeous, she says. What's the matter? Yeah, the attention of Hannah. Who's it from? So, what did I understand your message? Hang on, let read it out to me again. Hannah has trouble reading it, you see. Go on. Yeah. Oh, I know what she means. She put sweeties in the drawer of her industrial sewing machine to bring a smile to your face. Yeah. It's not the morning anymore, Hannah, because we should have been at work 3 hours ago. Hannah's getting ready for tomorrow when the clocks go forward. Oh, don't forget, your clocks go forward tonight. No, Sunday night. Oh, no, hang on. No, it's Saturday today, isn't it? No, it's Saturday night into Sunday. So it's at 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock on Sunday morning. No, you lose an hour's sleep. Are you on tomorrow, Paul, as well? Yeah, go to bed earlier. No, you won't. Yeah, so Hannah had to stay for an extra half an hour, you see. That's why she came in late today. And she didn't have a bag of cakes or anything today. Here you go. We're not the same company as them, Paul. You can't be using... Another company owes Paul 10 minutes, so he's going to take it tomorrow. Look. Aren't they beautiful? Which one do you want to do first? Now, I need to point out this is a different colour background. This is not the gold. That was the gold I just showed you. This is a more subtle colour, yeah. Yeah, that'll go lovely with the sand. Tan, won't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. On the website, right, on the website, these two look the same colour, but obviously they're not. I'll start with that one. So what, they call it gold on the website? Oh, okay. There, that's lovely, isn't it? Jan says, I've always had trouble with my nails splitting, but they're much better since starting the SEAMS oil. Thank you, Jan, for that. Yeah, because mine are in good nick, aren't they? Oh, yeah, we did tell Cara. Cara's due up at 9, but we might go a little bit. We might just push into her. Don't worry, she'll get her full amount of time. We wouldn't dare nick anything from Cara Delevingne. What does this one say? How about a Dresden plate quilt? Looking lovely, John. Jane from West Midlands. Oh, Jane, thank you. Now, it is very close to us here. Yes, you could do it. Like the one Sally Ann did. Sally Ann was on last Monday doing one, didn't she? With all, and then have a nice, put it on a navy background with all of that. That'd be nice. Be nice. Okay, I'm going to move on to the other one before they start singing the next verse in the gallery. Now, obviously, this blue is a different blue to this one. Oh, this is lovely, like a powder blue, this one. Nice, isn't it? £7.49, this one. Right, Mega Bundle is down to single figures, just so you know. Mega Bundle, which has got half a metre of... The difference is, in the Mega Bundle, you get half a metre of everything. If you buy 2 Mega Bundles, they don't come joined together. But now we're showing them individually. Like, if you want 10 metres of this, you can have 10 metres of this. Well, you have to pay for it, Hannah. You can't just have it. Glennie says this shirt's causing lots of love today. I've never understood the lose or gain an hour when the clocks change. It's for the farmers, isn't it? Well, they've been saying since I was a child they're getting rid of it, but you know. Today. Right, so Vix is on maternity leave. Saturday morning. Not still. She was doing, when she texted in yesterday while we were on the show, she wasn't doing it. Kieran was doing it. She was sitting over that side of the room, and Kieran, the husband, was doing they're doing. Oh, they've sorted them out into colour areas now. Why is he on maternity leave then? Because yesterday he was on maternity leave as well. She says it's very difficult to do. Now, I have to say that she sent in a message yesterday or the day before, and I didn't use the words that she used, and she messaged back straight away going, that's not what I said, John Scott. I've just done the same thing now. I've just made it a little bit more television friendly. Oh. Yes. So did she nick the one from here? Okay. What? No. Remember the one that Hannah did live on air the other day for us, right? Vix has put it all back in the bag and taken it home and done it again for herself, or doing it again for herself now. Yeah. Yes. Yes. She said something ever so funny on the telly the other day, because she was saying that we've just realised that, you know, this time in a week or 2 weeks or whatever, there'll be somebody else living in our flat with us, like a lodger. But then it's like, it's going to be there forever. It's not just going to pop in for the weekend or for a few days. Whatever pops out will be there forever. Well, except that yesterday Jane Greenoff was on and Vix was watching, and she said that 4 days after she gave birth to her daughter, she was working again. I was like, Vix, 4 days? 4 days. Yes, Jane Greenoff got told off and got chased up the stairs by the midwife, but that's another story. Right, so these are gorgeous, aren't they? Blue first. Look. $7.49 for half a metre. This is just called Delightful Hearts in blue. They are. Morning, John. Is the Tree of Life pattern available from the other day? Oh, Lorraine, I don't know. Is it not on the website, my love? Have a look on the website. We haven't got it today. It was from Vixen. Wait, what day was Vixen last? Thursday. It was on Thursday. But if you go onto the website and type in Delphine Brooks, are you able to do that, Hannah? No. Delphine Brooks, Tree of Life. Have we still got the pattern in stock? Hannah's just looking for you. Morning, John. Looking fabulous. Always lovely day here in Corringham. Oh, she knows why we change it. She doesn't understand it, that's all. I know. Hang on. When you get up, for instance, at 8 a.m., whereas the day before it would have been 7 a.m., I would have thought you'd gain an hour, not lose it. No, you just gain the hour in the winter, don't you? Hang on. Amanda says, morning, John. Been thinking about what to make. How about a log cabin? Oh, I love a log cabin. Actually, it's very similar to the fabrics that Jane made my log cabin out of. Tracy says, John, you're a tonic. Oh, Tracy, thank you. Tree of Life is not available, I'm afraid, at the moment. It will be. It will be, because it's very, very popular. Okay, so... Okay, so when they went on holiday, when Hannah was little, her dad told everybody on the coach going from the airport to the hotel that the clocks changed the next day. So everybody in the hotel changed their clocks. But it's all different in different countries, isn't it? And it didn't change till the following week. And then for the rest of the holiday, nobody spoke to them. Right, I've got hearts on an hour early on their first day of holidays. Look, this is nice. Delightful Hearts. Now, again, they've called it gold. This is the gold colour. That's the creamy sand colour. And then you've obviously got the blues in there. Beautiful. Right, next one. I'll go on to one with the stripes in the background now, if that's all right, which is this one. This one. If I don't get all of these done, I'll try my best. Oh, actually, let's just do them. Let's just do them. Right, okay? Don't call me Dad. Don't call me Dad. Right, okay, so this is the one with the stripes in the background. Which one first? Gold. Well, it's not gold, though, is it? They've called it gold. Anyway, look, they're beautiful. Oh, now that looks like wallpaper, doesn't it? Or chaise longue, says Hannah. Oh, Chesterfield with the buttons. Oh, Kieran's working today. Kieran's working today. Oh, she was given the jigsaw by Hayley. She didn't pinch it. Don't tell John I'm watching. It's just on in the background. Oh, I'm not sitting watching my favourite TV presenter, John, constantly while I'm pregnant. It gets what the baby wants. Oh, the thing is, like the amount, when I used to be on this morning, the amount of people their babies recognise my voice from them sitting there in their later stages of pregnancy watching this morning, and they're like, so I could be in a cafe or in Marks and Spencer's, and babies would like recognise my voice when I spoke. So there, yeah, more than likely, Hannah. 7 back. This is nice. Look at this one. What are you thinking, little Paul? Oh, cushion. Oh, a summer cushion for outside in the garden. Oh, what one? Apparently they're thin in the garden. He's saying a little thin cushion you put on the chairs outside. He knows what he's talking about. That's what he said. These are nice. Look at these. Yeah. Well, what's Sylve got to say? I'd love to see it in a quilt with one single giant scale log cabin block in the centre to showcase the prints, surrounded by multiple borders, medallion style. Well, that's what I said yesterday, wasn't it, Sylve, about the, oh, it's not there anymore. When we did the sparkler yesterday, I said that'd be nice as the centre block, and then you do medallions all round it. Which one's first? Navy. Now, can you see this pattern? Oh, nice. That's lovely. Now, you see, I'm thinking border. That could be a lovely border, couldn't it? What do they call it? White? Yeah, they're roses, but we'll call the roses white. White rose, navy fabric. Okay. To take no notice of what they've written. They're the names we've made up for them. I don't know what Riley Blake's called it. But then I've also got that in the lovely soft blue here. Oh, now this... Right, lots of people bought this one on pre-order. I'm seeing... Do you know what I'm seeing here? Summer dresses in school. You know, like, I don't know if they still do it now, but when I was at school, the girls in the summer, they had to make summer dresses. Beautiful, says Georgina. Isn't it lovely? What's the matter, Hannah? Chocolate overload? No. Right, I'm going on to this one now, the crisscrossy one. Oh, this is nice. That'd be nice if you could do half square triangles, whatever, and line, I mean, I know it'll be difficult too, but line up the lines in the different colours. Be lovely, wouldn't it? Which one first? We've all got a little bit of it this morning, haven't we? I think it might be the chocolate we've eaten. Oh, see, isn't that lovely? 44 inches wide, machine washable, 100% cotton, quilting weight. Daffodil? Hang on. Delightful daffodils. There's no daffodils in there. They did this the other day, didn't they? We had a fabric that was definitely roses. Yeah. No, they can't, because when they first buy it, they're not given the real name. So when they do the graphics for it, they've not got the real names. That's why. Yeah. Look at this one. These will be golden daffodils then, no doubt. Delightful daffodil, cross gold. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but it's not, is it? Yeah. Gorgeous. Paul's just asked where my shirt's from. It's a Claudio Lugli shirt. Yep, right. Now I've got 2 more patterns left to go. Now this one is Kat's favourite. When we unpacked this yesterday, this was Kat's favourite. I know. She was so distracted because a new sofa had arrived yesterday. And when Kat bought this, Kat and Liam have bought this. It's not Liam Munch. It's tall Liam. Yeah. They bought this gorgeous little house. It's so cute. But off the bedroom, there's like a roof terracey bit. That then there's a roof of another building next to it. And they've only ever seen the house in like cloudy weather or raining or anything. Anyway, they put a hammock up there. And then the day before yesterday, the sun came out and the whole of the roof terrace was drenched in sunlight. So Kat said she just lay there on her. She said also they've not lived together properly before. And Liam suddenly realised that Kat never puts her phone down. And he said to her the other day, can you just finish a sentence, please, before you text hello? Can you just finish a sentence before you text Vix? Can you just finish a sentence before you read that email from John? I know. Well, how long has it been there? A week. Anyway, look. Blue one first. It's very, very, very dark blue, this one. Nice, though, isn't it? What do they call it? Delightful rose stem. £7.49. Beautiful. Then that one in the, well, they'll have called it gold, won't they? But it's in the kind of creamy latte. No, not latte. That's not a latte colour, is it? That's more of a... What colour would you take that one? What colour would you call that? Yeah, I've said that. They called it gold. I said latte and then... Yeah, well, I was about to say something like a Cara chocolate. I was going to say other gold chocolates are available, but there's not that many, are there? Gold bar? What's that? What's that? What is it? What is it? Like a what bar? Like, if you like... Oh, that's a penguin. No. The club. Yeah, they do fruit and orange and mint and everything. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't... Thank you. Right, last 2. They're little stars. No, they're... Oh, hang on. No, they're flowers. Yep, they're flowers. Which one do you want first? Yep. Yeah, but look, they're not stars, are they? They're little flowers. Oh, could we get any closer? No? No, it was a rhetorical question. £7.49. I don't think it's it we have to worry about at the moment, is it, Hannah? Look, oh, I love there. Oh, this is nice. This is just gorgeous. Last one. Can you see Navy Star? Gorgeous, aren't they? Lovely. I'll tell you later. Anyway, no, it's not controversial at all. I just can't talk about it. The mega bundle. There are 4 left. Sorry, it's a bit messy, but there are 4 left of the mega bundle. That's where you get half a metre of each one. So 16 fabrics, half a metre of each. So split pay will drop in a minute. There you go, 2 split pays. Now, remember with split pay, we don't charge any interest whatsoever. You pay £56.14 a day, plus your P&P, if you haven't already paid your P&P on something else. And then we'll send it out to you, and then in a month's time, you then pay the other £56.14. You don't have to take split pay if you don't want to. You can pay it all in one go. You get a choice when you come to checkout. Okay, more people got that in their baskets than we've got stock. No. Hand cream? I get it while you show a picture. No, not that picture, the picture of the box. Sorry. The camera work is brilliant. We can see everything today, says Julie. There you go, little Paul. Julianne says, loving the fabrics and the shirt. Thank you. Right, there's the hand cream. There's what? Right, now this is going to sound a lot, but it's not, considering how many we started off with. There are fewer than 50 hand creams left. And there's the box in real life. $13.99. Okay, and then the nail oil with nail and hand oil. There's only 12 of those left. There's only 12 of those left. Yeah, they're in the gift set still, obviously, but they're not in. Yeah. Okay, let's move on because Cara's. Oh look, poor old Cara Delevingne will be asleep at this rate. Morning, John. What a fabulous shirt, just like the shows. Thank you. Oh, and look, little Paul said thank you on the thingy as well. Right, we're going to go for a break. I've got to go and clean the table. I've got this coming up. It's Helen Newton's Tide Cushion. Tide Cushion. They're lovely for the garden. And we've got it in 4 different colourways. Coming up with Cara Delevingne. Oh, and we've got a special deal on H640. So even if you're not going to make those cushions, we've got a deal on H640. We'll see you in 3.
Hello everyone, my name's Cara Ackerman and I'm absolutely delighted to be here at Sewing Street. I actually originated from Hertfordshire, then went down to Hampshire and then it ended up in the East Midlands. I've been in the East Midlands for about 40 years now, which seems crazy, but 36 of those I actually worked with DMC Creative World, which was wonderful. I really, really enjoyed that. And then I decided to go freelance and that's how I got introduced to Sewing Street. I love doing anything to do with textiles, so embroidery, cross stitch, patchwork, done a bit of quilting, bag making, toy making, oh goodness, there's loads and loads of things. What I love doing is just trying something new, and I think one of the tips is don't be frightened of trying something new. You always learn from it, and you know, don't be scared of making mistakes either. We all learn from the mistakes that we make. Little bit about me that you might not know and that's a bit of a surprise. I once went to the garden party down at Buckingham Palace, the Queen's garden party, for some work that I did with Marie Curie. I was so lucky to go there and just a wonderful time. So I hope to see more of you on Sewing Street and I hope to try lots of new crafts with you. So see you again soon. Bye-bye.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out. Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
I've only got to 7 a.m. Hannah, how far have you got on yours? She hasn't filled hers up yet. Do you know what? Amazon are doing a storming thing. Oh, loads of you keep asking where it's from and that and this little pink stand that my iPad's on. We should sell those. We'd make a fortune. Yeah, they don't want the bottle that Hannah's got because it's exactly the same, but it's got no straw and no sucky thing and no straw cleaner. And you don't want the one Kat's got because it's about twice the size of that. It's frightening. Right, okay. Cara Delevingne is... I keep calling you that. Cara Ackerman is with her. Well, we said she was your younger sister earlier.
Oh, right,
So
okay.
that's fine, isn't it?
I don't think so.
But Hannah says you're the far more beautiful one.
Oh, I bet
That's
she
'cause you brought
didn't.
a
I bet
chocolate.
she didn't.
No, she did, but it's because she's got a mouthful of chocolate, that's why. Right, okay, so this is a Helen Newton cushion cover.
Yes.
It's for beginners, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so let me introduce the bundles. Oh, actually, let's see a picture of the finished thing actually first. That'd be a sensible thing to do, wouldn't it? So there's the pink one. We've got that bundle. In fact, that's the one Cara's going to be demonstrating with. And the bundles have enough to make 2 cushions in them. And there's the pale one. Now, Cara's got something to tell you about that one. You need to do something with that one. But I have got 4 different bundles. So Cara's got the pink one on her desk and then the blue one's behind me there. So we'll start with the pink here. So what you get is you get Helen Newton's instructions for the Tide cushion cover. And there's all your instructions and your piece. Obviously, they're not real size. You have to measure the sizes and everything like that. Pictures and instructions in there, and the finished picture at the back there. So then this here is Michael Miller roses. You get 1 metre of that, and you get, now that's pomegranate, I seem to remember. That's pomegranate, and so it's 1.5 metres of fabric, plus your instructions, £26.99. Beautiful. Paul, I'm kind of echoing a little bit. I don't know if something's gone off loud in there. Okay, right, let's move on. So that's one you're going to see being demonstrated. Cara demonstrating that one. Then the other one that she's already made is this one here. So again, you get the instructions. You get 1 metre of the lovely Love Heart fabric. If you can see, that's got like blue, pink and sand love hearts. Yes, thank you. Oh no, it's still echoey, but it's all right, I can manage. And then 0.5 metre of your aqua. No, that's only £19.99, that one. It's that one. Okay, we used to sell some fabric when we first opened Sewing Quarter that was the equivalent to that, wasn't it? We used to make lovely pyjamas and things like that. Yeah. Anyway, now this is nice. This is a lovely one. I'm sorry we're not seeing this one being made up. So this one, Tide cushion cover pattern, instructions. Look, isn't that beautiful? This is Dina Designs fabric, this one. That would look lovely in Hannah's garden. She only needs, well actually you only need 2 cushions, don't you? And then you've got your chachkas. So that's 1 metre of this, 0.5 metre of that, plus your instructions, £26.99. Gorgeous. That is lovely. So remember, you've got enough to make 2. So that makes it, what, £13.50 each, doesn't it? That's good. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then last but not least, oh, this is nice. This will be popular. Right, so there's the pattern. Then you've got 1 metre of your Japanese fan fabric. And your dark grey, 0.5 metre of your dark grey, £26.99. So 1.5 metres of fabric plus your instructions, £26.99. Right, now, if you want to get some H640, whether you buy it for this project or any project, you know when we have an early bird, and after the show, the management are supposed to take it back to its original price. Watch, watch. So now this comes in a piece like this. Graphics in, look, Look, they've forgotten to take the early bird price off. You get a half metre. Now, it is in a piece. So if you buy 4, you will get 4 pieces. They don't come joined together. But it's only £4.49. I know, you're saving £1.50. You're saving £1.50. And H640, how often do we say, oh, you just need H640 for this project? Oh, just get some H640. Oh, I'm sure you've got some H640 for this project. How many? 60 metres have just gone like that. 60 have just gone out the door. We knew it'd be popular because for those of you who don't know, it's fusible on one side and it's fluffy on the other side. And are you going to use this in your demo?
Yes.
Oh, you're going to see it in use anyway. So if you've never seen it before, you're going to see it now. Okay, I've got nothing else to show, Cara. So would you like to? First of all, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. All the better for seeing you.
Oh, bless you. You say that to everybody.
I do not say that. I do not, do I? I do not, definitely don't. I definitely don't. Paul says he really doesn't. So what's the matter, Hannah? Yeah, Hannah says I never say it to her.
Oh.
But no, in all fairness, I did say on air, accidentally slipped out a couple of weeks ago. I said, I love you, Hannah.
Oh.
Right? I did. I don't know where it came from. I don't know.
Deep-seated.
It fell out like that. I wish it hadn't now, because now every time I'm horrible to her, she says, but you love me, Dad. She calls me Dad. Like, you love me, Dad. Anyway, shall we make a tide cushion from Helen? We love Helen Newton, first of all.
I love Helen Newton's patterns and everything. And this is a beautiful one. Really, really nice. And what I've done was make 2. So,
right.
you know, the fabric I was sent, I had enough to make a finished one and this one.
Perfect. I'm just going to have to interrupt you because I've made a mistake. I said there was nothing else. I can offer you the pattern on its own. No, people are asking, saying, oh, can we buy the pattern on its own? And that's my fault. Got completely carried away. So there's the pattern on its own, £9.99. Well, yeah, but you might have bought some of that fabric from the first hour, mightn't you? That lovely new Riley Blake fabric. You might want to use some of that for it, mightn't you? Or some, what's it called? What do you call that fabric? Eh?
I give up.
What's the fabric called that you make like waterproof your bags out of, but not waterproof? Not PVC. What do you make tablecloths out of? You buy John Lewis in cream and with spots on it, and you put it on your tablecloth.
PVC.
Is it not called PVC though? Is it? What's it called? Not ripstock, no. It'll come to me.
Somebody will write
somebody will
tell you.
Somebody will
yeah,
message you.
Definitely.
Anyway,
We've got word blindness this morning.
Not very good, is it? It's my job. But
I
anyway.
know, it gets like a fog sometimes.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No,
right.
don't worry. As I say, I was able, from the pack that I was sent, to make 2 cushions, which was really, really good. And I made the sample and the demo as a 16-inch cushion.
Oh, okay.
But I did check, and there is enough for the 18-inch cushion as well.
Oh, okay. What does Helen say then?
So 16 and 18, she gives you the information for.
Right. But you can make it any size you want, really.
You can. You really can. And, you know, if you've got some pads, cushion pads that you want to cover,
of course,
this is a perfect pattern, and it's absolutely perfect for beginners. It really is.
Oilcloth, that's what we're thinking.
That's the one.
Jackie, Amanda, Adele, Julie. Well, thank you for that. Thank you. Right.
The other thing is if you've got some new curtains or something like that, you can use it for upholstery fabric as well. So a heavier weight fabric.
Oh, yes.
The ones that we're using today are cotton fabrics,
right.
which is why I'm going to actually demo it with the H640. Because some cotton fabrics you can actually see through.
Well, it's hanging up over there.
Yeah.
If you get the one with the hearts on it and the bright blue inside, if you don't use the H640, you can see through it, can't you?
Yeah, you can see through it, but it's fine because it's a gorgeous colour anyway.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely
And also
fine.
when you cushion pad in and everything, it'll be.
Yes. So, but I love the pattern because you know, I would. You know, if I was changing my curtains, I'd actually sort of, oh yes, I can make some. And it is very, very simple, but very stylish. That's what I love. Really, really love it.
Everything about Helen's is
definitely.
Stylish,
yes, yeah. So all the instructions are there. You've got lovely clear colour photographs, very detailed written instructions as well. The actual pattern pieces, they're not to size, so
Yeah.
it does say templates not to size, but this is for the 16 inch, so it gives you the shape that you're going to be cutting out. And then you've got the in the alternate colour, in the contrast colour, you've got the ties, the flap and the facing, and then below there she gives you all the information about an 18-inch cushion as well.
Oh, okay. I love the fact, if you just turn your cushion to its side, I love the fact that it's pink inside as well.
Yes.
It's not just, oh, hang on, I'm in the way of the blocks. There you go. There you go, there you go, there you go. That's what I think is
Yes,
lovely.
it's
Is that the
beautiful.
inside bit is the same colour as the tie,
Yes,
isn't it?
absolutely beautiful. It really is. It's really effective.
Yeah.
And, you know, usually when you're, and that's the other thing, you don't need a zip with this one.
No, and we
No.
don't like zips in cushions, do we, Hannah?
And the other one is that it's got like a pillow. The flap on the inside is like a pillow, so you put your actual cushion inner in, and it's sort of against that.
So it's
extra.
held in almost
Yes.
by that, so the tie
Yeah.
is like a decorative rather
Yeah.
than a functional bit.
Yeah, and very, very easy to take off and wash and, you know, replace and everything. So
Perfect.
really, really nice. So, okay, whoops.
Oops, you've killed it.
So let's get started.
Yeah.
So I've cut all my pieces out, and on this particular one, I have actually used the H640 on the
Okay.
other side. So once you've cut your large rectangle, then pop your H640, the glue side down, and you'll press it from this side. So that will adhere the glue to the actual cotton fabric. And I quite like it, actually. It's a bit more bounce to it, especially with a cotton fabric, if you've got that for
How many
cushion.
metres have gone, Hannah? 201 metres of the H640 have gone, just so you know.
Goodness me. I mean, I use it so much. I didn't know anything about it until I started doing this sort of job.
Yeah.
And I thought, what did I do before? And,
Yes.
you know, it's just so useful, so useful. And it does give that lovely bounce to it.
Yes,
So you've cut all your pieces out. You've got the smaller piece, which you will fold in half and iron there. The larger, wider, the flap of the actual cushion, you'll do a double, so you'll fold that over twice.
Yeah.
So just over a quarter of an inch, roughly, it doesn't have to be. But if you double it over like that, when you're putting the cushion pad in and out, then it won't start fraying or anything like that. It just neatens it off. And then the other piece that you have is the tie. And the tie you fold in half. I didn't press it at this stage because you're going to be turning it all the way through. And then there's a half-inch seam allowance included in everything.
Half
An inch, yes, which I thought was quite good, because if you're using an upholstery fabric that maybe would fray, the cotton obviously doesn't fray that much, but if you're using an upholstery fabric or a velvet, can you imagine a velvet? The half-inch is nice, and I think the half-inch is nice if it's for a beginner. So, so you'll have your tie like this, so it's double the width like that. Then just fold that over, and you're going to be sewing one of the short ends and then along the long end like that. So I've already done one, so I'm just going to do the second one, and I'm also going to do, I'll show you this again. So this is the inner flap of the cushion, and that's where on one of the raw edges. So if this was your fabric and you had a right and a wrong side, this is the wrong side of the fabric.
perfect.
So you'll fold it twice over like that. And just pop a couple of pins in just to hold it in position. You can press that as well.
Yeah, and we were saying yesterday, if you press it first, then it holds it.
Yes.
It's not going to move while
Yes,
you're stitching it.
that's right. So normal stitch length, I've actually got the pink thread in there for now. I'm going to keep the pink thread even though I'm going to be machining on there as well. Pop that in there.
Okay, Derek's very impressed because he says Paul's managed to line up the shelf behind me with the shelf behind you on the screen, right?
Oh, so it looks like we are.
Yes.
Oh, that's a bit spooky. Is it on one of the Good Morning programmes that they do the same, where it looks like there are?
If Susanna goes like that, you lose her
Yes.
arm. You think they're sitting next
Yes.
to each other. You think, how are they doing that? Actually,
Yes.
no, sorry. But also he's done it so that the desk level is the same look as well.
I'm impressed. I couldn't do that.
No.
So 1/2 inch seam allowance, normal stitch length. Better find the foot of the sewing machine. And as I say, I've got toning thread here.
Yep.
And I'm using the little marks on the spool cover for the 1/2 inch. But you'll get used to what a 1/2 inch seam looks like.
Yeah.
And then when you come to the bottom, you can measure this up. If you've not done much machining before, you can measure up 1/2 an inch. But don't worry, it's only for the ties. It's not essential that it's exactly 1/2 an inch. A few stitches back.
Just while you were looking down at your machine, concentrating, because Hannah came out and did a dance routine over there.
That would have just... Why?
Yeah.
She's had too much chocolate this morning.
And whose fault is that, Cara?
It was for everybody, but there weren't many people here. Well, it's coming up to Easter.
Yeah.
It was beautiful driving over today. I'm trimming, sorry.
Yeah.
But might as well tell you what I'm doing.
Yeah, please.
So
what are you here for?
I'll just tell you about my journey. So I'm just trimming that down. I've done that 1/2 an inch, so I'm just trimming that down. No, the journey over was lovely. I haven't been over for a couple of weeks, and it was just so nice leaving the house this morning, and it was still daylight. Still daylight.
No,
it was
it had
daylight.
become daylight,
Yeah,
yeah.
it became daylight.
Yeah, I thought that because it was dusky. No, what is it in the morning? Dawn. But as I drove through the villages, that they all got light and everything, and then I thought, well, tomorrow putting the clocks forward, it'll be dark again tomorrow.
I know. But what was so lovely was actually all the flowers and everything coming out, and all the.
Do you come through country lanes?
Yes.
Where you are, don't you?
Yes.
Were there lots of animals out this morning?
No, I didn't see.
Oh,
no.
in my village, all the pheasants had all come together for a mothers' meeting in the road. Then the next village, there's like a natural spring, and the water comes onto the road, and all the ducks thought that was their pond, so they're all splashing around on the road.
It's just lovely, and hearing the birds as well is just beautiful. You know, it really does give you sort of a good lift in your heart.
Oh, definitely. As a message across the bottom, hi John and Cara, saying hi from sunny Chester. I'm loving the banter and I wish I was there with you. I'm doodling away on the new designs while I watch Helen Newton.
Oh, hi Helen. Oh, that's lovely.
Why aren't you at work, Helen?
She is. Well, she's doodling new
she's
designs.
got a proper job as well.
Oh, a proper job as well. This is a proper job.
No, she's just sitting there doodling.
Oh, Helen, that's lovely. Oh,
Unless
I can't
she's
wait.
doodling in the office.
She might be.
Yeah.
Well, it is Saturday.
Oh, of course it is. Oh no, of course it is. Sorry, because I was in for 2 weeks. My whole system's gone. Of course it is. It's a Saturday, isn't it? My whole calendar's gone to pot.
So just machined that. I will press it because I'm going to turn that in a minute. So that's the first bit of machining that you need to do. So you'll be making 2 ties. So we need to turn this the right way through, and I have my trusty, I hope.
Oh.
Oh.
What have you forgotten? No, she's got it.
My trusty.
Have we not got the turning tool on the... not in stock. Shut up.
We did check this morning.
Oh,
we
okay,
did
sorry.
check this morning. So chopsticks are really good. If you
Yeah.
haven't got a turning tool, or if we haven't got them in stock, chopsticks are really good. So I've got it started. So I'm just going to turn that through. So talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this.
Yeah, Paul. Oh, the camera's broken anyway. We can't come in anyway. Oh, no, it's all blurry. Can't show you above the shot because it's... there. It's gone now. Now it's moving. Oh.
Ooh.
Don't look.
No, I'm not looking.
We normally have this prim turning tool, which I absolutely adore, which is just so easy to do. But you're coping already. It came back in for the birthday. Vix had it on the birthday, I think, didn't she? And then Bex had it, not Vix.
Yeah, it's so useful. So useful.
Little Paul's birthday in a month. God, it'd be 40. Oh, 39. Sorry, 39.
I think what's sad is a lot
Paul.
of people have had... No, I didn't say that. A lot of people have had their first lockdown birthdays, and we're coming up to
To the
people having
second,
their second. But my husband's got a real good theory that if you have had a birthday in lockdown, it doesn't count.
So you're still 2 years younger.
Yes.
When you, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's a good idea,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's his birthday in lockdown.
Yes, but not until August.
Oh,
so
we'll be right
he's
to the
only had
party.
one. Yeah. But yes, I think, you know, when we are able to meet up with everybody, we're
Well,
just
this
going
is
to
where I
have...
was getting confused because Jackie messaged me yesterday the day before, said, "Oh, you're looking forward to having friends around into your garden?" And I was like, I thought it wasn't till the 12th of April, but apparently that's shops, isn't it? So next week you can have friends in your garden. You can meet 5 friends
yes.
in your garden, but you still have to stay local.
Yes.
So I can't go and see my friends in London,
No.
or I can't come to Little Paul's because he lives more than 5 miles away from me, and he's not invited, and I'm not invited. He said that, not me. Oh, well, I'm not invited to Hannah's either, so there must be...
Oh, you can come to mine.
Thank you. Well, no, I can't, because you're more than 5 miles
No,
away.
no, yeah, but
afterwards-
mine's not until July,
Yeah,
so we're all right.
But, yeah, so next week they start changing, don't they? So it will be
Yeah.
good that we can mix, but...
I think the most important thing is just to be careful.
Oh,
Carry on being
I was
careful.
saying earlier,
I'm
you
going
can't
to
be thinking, oh, it's
No.
over now, we've had our
No.
first jab. Have you had your first jab?
Yes.
You're not old
yes.
enough, surely.
No, of course not. No, there were reasons.
And were
why
you
I had
all
one.
right?
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no problems. No
Yeah, I didn't
problems
have any
at all.
issues with mine.
No,
so.
no.
The only thing I did was I was driving to Western Supermare the next morning,
Ooh.
and and all the ladies kept messaging me going, "Take tomorrow off, don't go to work tomorrow," and everything. "Oh, you'll be so poorly." So I spent the whole day stressing that I was going to be poorly because
Oh,
I had 8 o'clock in the
gosh.
morning. Then I went to bed and my brain kept waking me up going, "Have they started yet? The side effects started yet?" Of course, I didn't have any side effects, so I was
No.
just exhausted the next day. Nothing wrong with me at all.
Yeah, that's just your age.
But I think it's worth putting up. If you do have side effects, then it's so worth putting up.
Definitely, and I think everybody is different.
Yeah, oh, yeah, completely.
Everybody is different. You know, I've heard lots and lots of people. Got an iron somewhere. Here we go. Lots of people.
You switched on.
No,
You
might
plugged
help.
in.
No, I'm plugged in. Lots of people have been absolutely fine,
Yeah.
and you know, some people have had a few problems, but nothing major.
No.
Nothing major. So, I mean, it's incredible, absolutely, how many.
Have they rolled it out? Yeah, and also I love the way how well it was organised.
Oh,
and
my
how
goodness.
and I've never been excited about having an injection before.
No.
But then I got all a bit emotional.
Yeah, definitely.
When I had it, but they
Yeah.
were so lovely. I had mine done in the village that Delphine lives in because they weren't doing it in my village. So I had to go to the next village along, and it was everyone was
It's
so
a lovely,
helpful and
yeah.
friendly, and it was a lovely
Lovely.
experience. You know.
Yeah. And it is just incredible how everybody's pulled together, and
Yeah.
you know, all the volunteers for organising the car park and
Yeah.
just booking people in and everything. It's just amazing.
Yeah. Did you have to sit and wait 15 minutes before you went home?
No, but we were told to sit in the car park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because at mine, if I drove myself, I had to sit in the waiting
Yes.
room 15 minutes
Yeah.
before I could leave.
Yeah. I think it depends which one you have.
Yeah.
So, right, so I've pressed that nice and flat, and I did manage to turn that all the way through. And if you just roll it,
Yeah.
that should make that seam nice and, I don't know any other way. I don't know if there is another way of doing it so that the seam's nice and open
No.
and flat. So that's one of your ties. So I've already done the other tie.
So one end of that's open and one end's
Yeah.
finished, isn't
Yeah. Spend a bit of time just at the ends, just making sure the corners are poked through.
I wore a new shirt yesterday, and everyone's saying that my shirt yesterday was this pomegranate colour.
Gorgeous.
It was lovely, wasn't it?
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Right, okie dokie. So, what you want to do is you mark the halfway mark. I've got a few marks on here because I was trying to do it. Ignore the, I'm doing the friction pen mark. That's the halfway mark. What you can do is just machine and just baste or tack the end of the tie, and you just pop a pin in there. Do the same on the other side, and I always like to make sure that the seams are facing the same way. And you've got your halfway mark, So again, I'm just going to pop a pin.
Oh, hang on, the computer, not the computer, what's that thing called? Camera's making up its own mind what it wants to do today.
It's had enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got your Bondaweb, your H640 on that side. You've obviously marked your halfway, marked the halfway of the tie, and then you've just pinned those two in place. And then what you'll do is right sides together, the flap, you'll just match the raw edges along the straight edge there.
And it doesn't matter which end you put it on?
No, not at all, because obviously it's symmetrical.
Yeah.
So
Now, are any of my fabrics directional? Do you have to watch if any of your fabrics are directional?
if your fabrics are directional, no.
Okay. Thanks for quick answer.
I was just thinking, no, I don't think
Because
so.
if you cut it
If you, it depends where you want the opening
Yes,
and
yes, yeah.
everything. So
But
I
it
think
doesn't make
that's
any
it. But it
difference, does
doesn't
it?
make a massive amount of difference because you've got that beautiful pink one on the other side as well.
Yeah.
So you can see both.
Yeah.
So so I've pinned that in position. I've matched the raw edges and I've got my tie in position.
Yeah.
I would normally then just machine that, but rather than pin and machine separately, I'm just going to, again, this is the one that's folded. So again, you've got your wrong side, if it was a pattern fabric,
Yeah.
here, and you put your wrong sides together. So you've got your right side on the outside, and
Yeah.
then it's right sides together on the cushion.
So you stitch, oh I see, you're stitching down like a binding. So,
Yeah.
so it's the folded edge.
Yes.
You're sewing the two raw edges to
Yeah.
the raw edge of the cushion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as I say, I am just going to double check I'm doing everything. Very, very clear photographs here that Helen's very kindly included.
Yeah.
So you can tell whether you're along the right lines and everything. So this is this part here, those two
Okay,
there.
Paul, can you come in a bit closer?
Oh, what, me?
I'm just going to try it. It's the camera. Look, it goes. Look, you see, it goes all out of focus if we then go down. There you go.
So
Thank
it's
you,
these
Paul.
two photographs that are important.
Yeah.
And then the only, and it's not fiddly, it's the only bit that you think, oh gosh, what do I need to do with that bit? So I'm going to machine 1/2 inch along there and 1/2 inch along the other
Okay.
end. So move my pins. But it comes together very quickly. You can see
Yeah.
how quickly it comes together, which is nice. And as I say, you know, it's the sort of pattern that you would actually make more than one.
Yeah, Paul wants some for his garden.
Oh, definitely.
And actually, if you're making two, if you're making a second one today, Anna said she wanted two of this one, the pink one, the floor one. So
If that disappears,
both of them disappear, yeah.
we want a photograph though, Hannah, in your garden.
Oh, she puts pictures of a garden on Instagram all the time.
a garden, not necessarily her garden.
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
right?
it's her garden, but it's not a garden, it's a yard.
Oh,
And she even, you know, I go on about how I thought there was an abattoir behind her, a butcher's shop behind her. She sent me a picture of the alleyway behind her house to prove that there wasn't a butcher's there. It's actually quite cute. I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it was the back doors to all the shops, but it's not at all. It's like a thoroughfare, 2 shops and to a bakery and things like that. Yes, she got 3 hot cross buns. Funny that she only got 2 chairs.
so I'm just with my 1/2 inch seam allowance, just machining along here. And like I say, this is such a good one for a beginner. If they've never done much machining before.
It's just straight lines, isn't it?
It is. And in fact, if you've got a child who wants to learn how to sew, this is a lovely project. And can you imagine if you actually did it?
Yeah, oh yeah, and it's quick. We were saying yesterday, a child, it was when Jane Greenough was on, because somebody wanted a cross-stitch pattern for a 10-year-old. And I said, what about this one? And Jane said, it's not that it's too difficult, but
No.
it's too much, as a child wants
Yeah.
almost instant results, don't
They
they? So this
do.
is perfect.
Yeah.
You'd make this in one session in an afternoon, wouldn't you?
And what would be wonderful is if, you know, maybe you can't see family for Easter. Can you imagine if a grandchild made a couple of cushions for, you know, their grandparents?
Yeah.
Would be lovely. And it'd be very cheap to pop in the post as
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah, because you... You wouldn't send it, would you send it with or without a padding? Do you think they have, you have to know if they have spare pads at home? Hannah says, please could you leave 2 pads with yours?
There's a great big thing out
Yeah,
there
yes,
with pads
there is.
on.
Outside my dressing room, when Elliot tidied up, he found all the cushion pads and put them in a container. They're all outside my dressing room. They were inside my dressing room to start with, but...
Right, another little bit of pressing. So I'll show you on the instructions where we're at. So we've done these 2 bits, just there. So that's the one with...
Hang on, we're just coming in now with the... There you go.
That's the flap of the cushion and then the facing. And then what we're going to do is actually fold the main cover in half with right sides together, but leave the facing free. Now that's the thing that you've just got to sort of bear in mind.
Oh,
actually
okay.
leaving that free. So I'm just going to press everything and then I'll show you how you put the rest together.
Brilliant.
So this one you'll actually press, and you want this to be pressed
Underneath
like that. So I'm going to get my iron again. And this is where, you know, if you've got the dark contrast fabric and you've got a light cotton fabric for the main panel,
Yes.
this is where you might
See
it through, which is why I think the H640 is such a nice idea. So then you'll fold that. So this is just the facing across like that. Then the other end, I'm just going to actually iron that open
Right.
like that. And as I say, just show you again. So we're going to be doing this part of the pattern. So that's that photograph there. So you're going to fold the cushion in half, the main panels or panel, and you're going to match the seams. Let's move that out of the way. So get rid of that. So you're going to match the seam. So that's the seam of the facing and the seam of the flap. Okay. Now you'd have a tendency to think, oh yeah, I'll just machine
sew it
that.
down, yeah.
No, what you do is you fold that over. So this makes like a pillow flap.
Oh, I
So you
see.
pop that over like that. Just matching the raw edges again.
Yeah.
So I'll just show you. So this is this part here.
Yeah.
So if I turn mine round,
Yeah.
so this photograph here
Yeah.
is what you're wanting to achieve.
Perfect.
So if I look at mine, I've got the wrong side of my flap there.
Yeah.
And then I've got the 2 ties,
Yeah.
the wrong side of the cushion, and that's folded over.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what you'll do, I'm just going to pop a couple of pins in, or if you've got clips, that will
Now,
help.
with the H640, would you advise a walk, because you've not got a walking foot
I
on?
haven't got a walking foot on here. I mean, have I got time to change it? But I'll show you. I'll show
try,
you.
try it with that.
Yeah,
a lot of
try
people
it
at
with
home haven't
that.
got a walking foot. So.
Yes. Just take your time.
Do excuse me.
But again, because you've got a 1/2 inch seam allowance.
Yes, exactly, exactly. There's a message. Oh, hang on. Bodada to see the lovely Cara.
Oh.
Watching with the cat. Also a big fan of Cara.
Oh, what's the cat's name?
Pat. No, that's from Pat in
Hi,
Ceredigion.
Pat.
Ceredigion.
Oh, hi, Pat.
But the cat's not called Pat.
No. Hi, cat.
So the cat's a big fan of Cara's and Bodada.
That's lovely.
Yeah, the
Thank you
cat's a
for-
big fan. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes. Cat and the Pat.
Yeah, cat and Pat.
Cat and Pat.
Right, so this is the last bit. So all you're going to do is machine down there,
Yeah. Oh, be
machine
careful.
down there, 1/2 inch seam, and then that's the whole thing finished.
Oh, fantastic. Half the stock of this pink one's gone, by the way. I will recap. I'll do a recap in a minute. The what has the H640 sold out? There's a surprise. Oh. It's just, I picked the bag up and it fell on the floor. So I've got it. What am I like?
Can't take you anywhere.
No, I haven't been anywhere.
Oh no. I do look forward to coming over here because it's like coming
Like
out
a day
of...
out,
yes,
isn't
it is.
Well, yeah, because over the last 3 weeks I've only done one day until this weekend, so it's been like a jolly out for me as well. Now you're sick of the sight of me now.
Oh, did I hear that Vicky's been watching this morning?
Oh, she's watching, yeah.
Oh.
She's doing the Festival of Quilts puzzle. You know the festival.
Oh yes, yes,
one
yes,
we had on the
yes.
show.
Excellent.
She was given it as a gift from Hayley. She didn't steal it.
That's
Brilliant
lovely.
demo, Cara.
Thank
I
you.
love Helen's patterns from Jackie. Princess says, so pretty. Love these fabrics.
They are lovely.
Linda's
really,
loving
really
my
nice.
shirt. Thank you, Linda.
I know. We were sort of
Yes, and Karen came in
coordinated
in
with
gold
SEAMS.
as well. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Totally fluke. I didn't think
I
about
know.
it.
We didn't compare notes, did
and
we?
Hannah's got her gold bra on, she says.
We don't wish to see that. She's going to
No,
come
you
out.
don't wish to see it.
She's going to come out and dance again.
No. It's funny though, because what's the straps underneath? You got. Oh, yeah. She's got a sports bra on today, gold sports bra on today. But they kind of come in like that and come. I know. Oh, she's justified the fact she's got a sports bra.
I can't believe we're
Did you
talking
jog
about...
in? Did she jog here this
Yes.
morning? Is that why you were late? You were jogging? Oh no, she's coming out. No, stay where you are. Mask, you got your mask on. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's jogging. Oh yes, this is the wrong top to wear. Thank you, Hannah. Get
back in your room.
That's your chocolate. That's all. This is all your fault, Cara.
My fault.
She never comes out and dances in the street. Put it away. Go on. Were they liqueurs? Did they have alcohol in them?
I can't believe that we're talking about bras when we're making a cushion.
Oh no, sorry, Helen Newton.
I'm sorry, it needs to be a bit more subdued. So now all I'm doing is I'm just going along and trimming the edge, and what I would normally do if I've got time.
What do you want to do?
Zigzag the two.
Yeah, you
raw
can do.
seams,
Yeah, you can do. It's no problem.
Just going to.
Yeah, you're the only guest now, so if we use up any time, it's off your hour anyway, so it's fine.
Or the next one, I think we might need the full hour.
Oh, okay.
Had fun.
Great demo, Cara. Love
Oh,
this kind of
thank
cushion,
you.
as I hate zips on cushions too, from Georgina.
Oh.
Cara has the sweetest, most gentle voice. She should do therapies.
Or a phone.
No, don't. But can't be talking about her doing a sexy dance in her bra if you start thinking about.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, I do apologise. It's Saturday morning, isn't
Oh. I know, and I've been let out for the day, so that's my excuse.
We're doing it for Cara.
Have I got
And
time?
also, you know, like Rita on Coronation Street, and also, what's the other one? Audrey. They talk with a very strong accent, and when in real life they talk really beautifully like that. She's the opposite, right? So she comes on air and she talks beautifully. In there, she's like an old navvy chatting in the green room.
Me?
Yes.
Well, do you know, I will tell you, I
How are you going to put this? Think of the words.
no, I'm just trying to think, but can I say this the right way? We grew up around the Portsmouth area,
Okay.
and the Portsmouth area has a very strong accent. It's lovely, really, really nice. It's a little bit like a Cockney, a southern
Okay.
Cockney.
Yeah.
It's lovely. My mum hated it. So she sent my sister and I to elocution lessons.
Oh.
I'm really sorry, but this is from the
results.
age of
Yeah.
8 or 9, I think.
So do you ever fall back into it, or is this
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I say sand,
Right.
sand,
Damn.
and knuckles.
Oh,
Like these are
that's her
Knuckles.
nickname, Knuckles. Knuckles Delavine. When she was a gangster in Portsmouth.
So definitely, there
Yeah.
are sort of.
But it's
some,
funny, isn't it? Because my mum didn't have an accent. She was from Chester, but didn't have an accent. But in those days, we used to call it her telephone voice. So she didn't have she didn't really, to me, have an accent. But,
No.
But she felt she did. So if she answered the telephone, or if she met anybody she thought was important, the telephone voice would come on. And I think it's, obviously that's the generation before us, but I think it's very much, for your mum will have been the same, won't
Yeah,
she?
my mum Yeah, my mum was from Aberdeen, and the Aberdeen accent is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's so
But Aberdeen
soft.
and Portsmouth mixed together.
She never picked up the Portsmouth
okay.
accent. Never picked up the Portsmouth accent, and she, you know, she never lost her sort of Aberdeen accent.
Oh, okay.
And then my sister lives in Arkansas. Well, the Arkansas
That's like
accent
yeah.
is really, really strong, and she's been living over there about 30 odd years, and she has picked up. But when she comes back to England, she sort of reverts back into her elocution voice.
Nikki says, good morning, could you give me the item number of whatever you lot are on this morning? Cheered me right up, loved you all. Kath said, you're making me laugh with all the talk about bras. Not ideal, as I'm free motioning my Helen Newton sewing room cushion and I keep wobbling. Maureen says, please don't apologise. It's a breath of fresh air and lifts the spirits. Oh, it's Knuckles here. It's her fault.
You're gonna remember
I'll
that, aren't
remember
you?
that one.
You'll be remembering that. So when I come on, I won't be Cara Delevingne.
Yes,
I'll be Knuckles.
Knuckles Delevingne. That will work. That's like a Jackie Collins baddie in a Jackie Collins book, isn't it?
Okay.
Right.
So, seriously.
Yes. You've got 2 minutes. Hurry up.
All right. Zigzagged both sides, and now you just turn it through. So we just get to the corners. I've trimmed, and you would take a little bit of time turning this through and pressing it, but as I've only got a few minutes, I will just turn it through.
Oh, Georgina says, you both brightened my day. I've laughed and smiled so much my face hurts.
Lovely. Good. That's what we
There you go,
like to
Hannah.
hear.
There's your summer garden furniture
Yep.
done.
Sorted.
Or Bessie and Beverly on the bottom. Please don't be subdued. We love the nuttiness of this show. Don't say that. The management might be watching. Best TV ever with added shopping bargains with the laughs from Beverly in Norfolk. Thank you, Beverly.
Right. So there you go.
Carry On Sewing Street is back. Who's that from? Trudy. Right, is that it done? You finished?
That's it done. That's it done. I finished.
Finished.
Shall I go now?
No, you've got 2 more hours to do yet.
I don't know what I'll be like at the end, but
Exhausted.
yeah.
Poor old Catherine did 3 hours yesterday, and in the middle of her yarn name, she suddenly went.
I hope I won't do that. I actually woke up really early this morning, and I thought, oh, that's it. I'm not going to be, going back to sleep. But I went back to sleep, and I wake up at 5:30. I had the strangest dream.
Oh, it's always
when
that
you
time,
when you do
yes.
that, you go back into a really deep sleep.
Oh.
And when I woke up, I just thought, oh my gosh! And it took me a little while
Well,
to sort of. So I think that's why
Yeah,
I've
Hannah
carried
had
on
one of
like
those
that.
as well about somebody we used to work with, but we're not going there. Right, okay, thank you, Cara.
That's quite
She'll be
right.
back with Boro and Sashiko in an hour's time. It's
yes.
lovely. Right, let me do the bundles then, very quickly. The one that Cara's just been working with is this one. A single figures left of this one now. So you get the instructions, you get a metre of the floral, the Michael Miller floral, and you get half a metre of the pomegranate. £26.99. Okay. Then the one that we've made before, which is the blue one, you get 1.5 metres of the hearts and half a metre of the hearts and half a metre of the aqua, £19.99. That will make you this one. Paul's got a picture of that one. There it is. There you go, lovely. Then I've got the Dina Designs one, which I love this one. So you get the, obviously the pattern, the instructions. You get 1 metre of the Dina Designs, and you get half a metre of the Chartreuse. £26.99. And last but not least, I feel this one's been a little bit neglected. I feel a bit sad about this one. We call this one the Little Paul one. So you get the pattern, you get 1 metre of the Japanese fan fabric, and you get half a metre of the grey, £26.99. The H640 of solder. What did Hannah just say? Anyway, we're moving on because there's going to be a row in the gallery in a minute if we're not careful. Right, pattern on its own. Hannah said there'll be no row. She's correct, always. $9.99 for the pattern on its own. If you'd already bought some of that lovely, what's her name? Riley Blake fabric from the first hour. Okay, don't go anywhere. Coming up after break, it's called Fat Quarter Fun. Fat Quarter Fun, it's called. Anna's going to dance in the break for you, she says. You won't see it because the adverts will be playing. Yeah, we'll put it on YouTube, late night YouTube. Right, okay, don't go anywhere. We'll see you in 3 minutes from now. In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 p.m. every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on, so you never have to spend a minute without us.
Hi, my name's Jules Mayouf and I'm really excited to be a guest designer on Sewing Street. Okay, I got into sewing through my grandma. I used to sit and watch her. She was a dressmaker, and I started off making toys, and then I was dressmaking myself, and from then I've done homeware and children's wear and all sorts of different things in between. I would say my top tip is to be kind to yourself. It's only fabric at the end of the day, and if things do go wrong, then you've always got your quick unpick. My claim to fame is that in 2012 I was a VIP driver with the Olympics, and I met some really interesting people who were very nice, and I'm hoping that I'll meet some very interesting and nice people on Sewing Street too.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
Have you heard about all of the different ways you can shop with Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? You can either shop on our websites, sewingstreet.com and yarnlane.com. You can also order by phone by calling our friendly UK customer service team. For Sewing Street, call 0800 001 4433, and for Yarn Lane, call 0800 4700 600. And don't forget about the Sewing Street app. Here you can shop all of the Sewing Street products as well as watch the live shows from anywhere. You can download the app onto your smartphone or your tablet by simply searching Sewing Street in your app store. And one final thing, no matter how many times you check out on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. Happy shopping!
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 p.m. every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on. So you never have to spend a minute without us.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Oh, Sue, she had a really bad hailstone storm in the night, kept her awake, and looked like it had been snowing when they woke up. It was battering the window so hard, thought it would break. No, Sue. I think you must have had the same storm, it doesn't say where you live, as Sally Stevens. She said the same thing. She said exactly the same thing. Right, I just need to do this. I'll be all right. Hang on. Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'm not crying. Right, here we go. Here we go. I'm ready. Right. Oh yeah, Little Paul. If you want to follow Little Paul on Instagram, his Instagram name is _Duke1111. _Duke111. I have to say, do you put your walk pictures on there? He's doing really, really lovely walks around where he lives, and everyone goes, "Oh, you live in Birmingham." Actually, there are such beautiful areas where Paul walks along the canal and through some of the old buildings, things like that. So do go and have a look. It's _Duke1111. And Hannah's McBabe8. You can tell the difference, can't you? The Duke going walking, McBabe would be partying if she was allowed to. Right, so, right, now the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is my early bird. Are you ready for this, Hannah? On what day did we do that early bird? It was the biggest, are we not ready to do it? I'll come back to it then. Okay. It was the biggest amount that we ever had in an early bird. And on that day, Thursday, no, I wasn't in on Thursday. Was I in on Wednesday? Wednesday. I wasn't in on Thursday. Oh no, because Thursday was Fix's last day, so it was Wednesday. And we sold thousands of them. We sold absolutely thousands. We are down to like the last 2% of what we had left. So we thought, because they were fat quarters, because we're doing fun with fat quarters today, we'd give you the chance to still get them at that early bird price, right? So let me tell you what it was, right? And you imagine how much you'd pay for it, right? So it was four quilting weight, quality cotton, fat quarters. There was a pink spot, there was a pink striped floral, there was a green floral, and there was a pink ditzy. You got 4 of them. Oh, how many have we got left? Oh, got even fewer than we thought. We got even fewer than we thought, right? How much would you spend, how much would you pay normally for 4 fat quarters of good quality cotton, right? I can show you a picture of them. It's ready, here you go. These are there. I haven't got them here with me today. Hang on, that's not them, that's a blue cushion. It's coming. No, it's got, oh, there you go. There you go. So you get all 4 of those fat quarters. So you get the pink spot, you get the pink stripe with flower, you get the pink ditzy, and you get the green floral. Oh, we put the graphics in. I was doing a competition. Oh, Oh, okay. $3.99. I'm sorry, it spoiled the whole thing now. $3.99. That's all right. $3.99. So it's £1 each. Hayley put in £1 for. It's actually less than £1, isn't it, for that quarter? Is there a gadget for adding seam allowance to a shape? Oh yes, there is, Derek. It's like a little. We haven't got it. It's like a little circle. You put your pencil and you just draw around it that way. Stuart says, morning, having a super long lay-in after a fabulous few days away. He was on my show on Thursday, Stuart. Sue's in Wigan. Oh, that's where the storm was, in Wigan. I love it. Carry on Sewing Street with Sewing Street's own Barbara Windsor. Oh, that's not me. I'm Kenneth Williams. Yeah. Who's little Paul? Derek, who's... You're not Sid James. I have to think. No, you're the little one with round glasses. Charles Hawtrey, you are. I'll be Hattie Jakes. Oh, me. Right, come on. Anyway, don't look at me. Look at these fat quarters. I haven't got them here with me, see? Yeah, because there's only... Like, listen, we had thousands of these. We are down to double figures now. Down to double figures. Excuse me. So $3.99 will get you... I'm sorry I can't show them to you in real life. There's the picture. But when they're gone, they're gone. We cannot get them again. We cannot get them again. And even if we did, it wouldn't be at that price, would it? And don't be... When we were first told we had that, I was like, oh, do you know, at that price, they'll be... you know that very fine, flimsy... I always called it craft cotton. No, they're good quality quilting cotton. And they're $3.99. But if you want one, you better come in and get it because they're going to be sold out. I just want you to do... Oh, actually, the green one looks a bit like this, but in green, doesn't it? The green one's very like this. Same like this, but different. Oh, hang on. There you go, look. Right, okay. Right, so where should we start? Take that chocolate egg out of your mouth. Where are we starting? Right, okay. These are new, well, they're relatively new new to us, these. They only came in, well, that one's very new to us. I've got spring, seaside, and autumn. I think that's what they're called anyway. There they are. Really good quality. Look, they'd be lovely all together, wouldn't they? Spring first, which is this one. So you get a white fat quarter, a red fat quarter, an orange fat quarter, a yellow fat quarter, and a green fat quarter. Pack of 5 for $7.99. Now, these have been very, very popular. There you go. $7.99. I know, for 5 fat quarters. Good quality cotton again. Really good quality cotton. Beautiful colours. Oh, here we go. Hello, enjoying the show, Michelle. Oh, no, it's, okay, Michelle and Glenn. I thought she was calling me Michelle. Enjoying the show, Michelle. No, there's a... From Lincolnshire. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle, and who's that? What's the man called? Glenn, sorry. Gorgeous. Thank you, Michelle and Glenn. Thank you. I'm enjoying this as well today. Makes a change, doesn't it? Look. Gorgeous. It was a what? Oh, you did do dancing. I didn't see it. Hannah did dancing over the break, but I didn't see it. Right, okay, so that's spring, fat quarters. Oh, that's spring. Shall I go to seaside next? Look at these gorgeous colours. I'll do it like that first. Lovely blues, aren't they? Very seasidey. This is the view from Hannah's front window, and she sits on her window seat and looks out to sea. Actually, so she'd buy this one, and she'd put that white one with those as the froth on top of the waves. Well, considering I've never been there, but in the old days at Stone Court, I used to have to sit outside our house hours. I don't know how many hours I ended up sitting outside, because it was like 3 years. Yeah, I'd see which of our neighbours were awake at that time in the morning. Beautiful. That's seaside, all the 4 blues there. Oh, that one's about to sell out. Then this one is new. This one's autumn, they call this one. You still get 5. I'm going to open it because I'm going to have seen this one in its full glory. So you get ecru, khaki, gunmetal grey. Now, is that black or navy blue? No, that's navy blue, and that's a lighter navy. Midnight. Oh, no, I've seen this one before. Excuse me. Oh, we've not seen, it's not been on air before. Oh, the reason I've seen it before is we're on the trolley and we didn't play it. It's brand new. Mind you, Kat did upset a customer yesterday. Oh, no, by saying, so somebody said, I bought that the first time round, and Kat said, we've never had it before. So I said, sorry, you didn't buy it first time round. Anyway, she messaged back with the order code and everything, and Kat's computer had said it was a brand new item, and it wasn't a brand new item, it had been on before. So we apologised, obviously, because we don't want to upset anybody, you know what I mean? Now, you see, on the telly, that looks black, but my shirt's black. Anyway, so it's very, very dark. So I'd say that was navy and that was midnight, maybe. Navy, midnight, gunmetal grey, khaki, and ecru. I don't know why they called that one autumn, because I would say autumn colours were like oranges and golds and things, but I'd say that was more military. Oh, right, we're going off fat quarters already. That was the quickest fun with fat quarters we've had in a while, wasn't it? Well, whose theme was it, Hannah? Oh, it's not Hannah. Sorry, I'll take that back. There, that's it. So which, greys and this one here? Okay, this is called the grey tonal, spot the grey, right? So we've got ecru, we've got, I'd call that spice, we've got blue. Oh, what's this one? Right, okay, I need to talk to you about this in a minute. Then you've got cream, and then you've got the very, this bundle has only ever been on with Vicks before, and it flew out. Absolutely. How many? Right, please be careful. I've only got 17 left. I've only got 17 of those left. Lovely. I wouldn't have called it grey tonal myself, but they're gorgeous, really lovely colours to have in your stash, aren't they? In the photo. Right, okay. Right, so you now that's definitely, right, I need to talk about this because somebody put on the Facebook fan page that they'd ordered Misty Blue and they'd been sent a green one. And someone said, well, that's wrong. I've said this from day one, years ago. Hang on, Hannah, let me just do this. So this is Misty Blue. We haven't called it that, right? We haven't called it that at all. That's what the manufacturers call it. But it's definitely a soft green. It's beautiful. It's a lovely, lovely colour. But I don't know why they called it Misty Blue, because it's definitely green. So I just want to put that out. Right, Hannah, sorry, go ahead. Oh, okay, hang on. IFLJ14. Okay, this is called Slate. Yes, I think that is the slate. That not named by us. Not named by us. Oh, okay. But then the photo of that one on the web looks blue, doesn't it? So these, and is that the right number? Okay. So these are the colours you will actually get. These are, but they're lovely, aren't they? But because when you do a quilt or when you do a foundation paper pieces, use a little bit of this or use a little bit of that. These are colours that you'd never buy lots and lots of. But if you've got them in your bundle, in your stash. Oh, Lowe's going out. Hair done, makeup on, going out. Where are you going, Lowe? Hope it's only within 5 miles of your house. I've got earphones on and you've just deafened me. Why, what did I do? Stuart says, yes, I'm always careful about fabric names and wool names. They can be very misleading. Yes, but it's not us. I just want to say, I know I go on about, oh, that's the wrong name, that's the wrong. This is the name that not the government, the manufacturers gave it. And that, for some reason, they call Misty Blue. Now, I can't remember who it was. Was it Jan? I can't remember who it was that did the whole thing. If you want me to try and find a colour for you, I will do. But that's definitely Misty Blue there. $19.99 you get. Oh, right, they will have sold out. They will have sold out. They will have sold out. Oh, okay, so I've got these back. Which of these sold out? Was it the Seaside one? Yeah, okay, I'll just put that in a different pile. Right, these, now they put these on one side as backing fabrics, but they're not extra wide. You'd have to piece these. Right. Oh, you said white. Right, so you don't want to do those. Right, but you said white. That was all. That's what confused me. Don't go, okay. She said white. The white one, she said. So anyway, she's always right. She's the producer. I love the way that we can joke around. Then she goes, all right. Like, so we've gone too far now. You've gone too far. Yeah. So now we put, what we're trying to say here is we do bundles of fabric. These are not extra wide, but they put them together as backing in bundles of, they're normally 2 meters. 2 meter bundles. Now, the thing is, I wouldn't call them backing. I just think they're 3 colours of 100% cotton that you would want in your stash. It doesn't come as a bundle like this. You buy them individually. So which colour, Hannah, would you like to do first, miss? I'm going to get knuckles onto her after the show. Oh, fight, fight, fight. We don't condone fighting, by the way. 2 meters you get here of the love. Is it cream, this one? Vanilla, vanilla. £12.46. Oh, look at the saving. You got a saving on this one. They've called it a backing bundle. It's not backing fabric. It's 44-inch wide cotton by Rose and Hubble. Yeah, I've got a bit of interference, that's all. I don't mean by Hannah. I mean by my electrical. No, electrical. Oh, she's giggling again now. We're all right, everyone. Sigh of relief. There was. Yeah, there was a point, wasn't there? But we're all right now. She's giggling now. Give her another chocolate, Paul. Give her another chocolate. Oh, she's not smiling. I can't see her because at this desk, I only face the kitchen. I can't see the gallery at this desk, you see. £12.46. 2 meters, vanilla, cotton, 100%. How's your water bottle, Hannah? I'm still on... No, I've only just got to 9 a.m. on mine as well. You see, yesterday I made such a mistake because it got to the early evening and mine was still on like 11 o'clock in the morning. So I thought, right, this is it. So I just drank from 11 o'clock in, that sounds wrong if you just tuned in. I drank my water, made thing, from 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock in one go. Oh my word, I might as well just sat in the blooming toilet for the rest of the afternoon. I just couldn't stop. Anyway, navy. $2 meters. She's going 4 miles for a walk by the river, but thought I needed the practice of doing my hair and makeup. Hannah really needs to practice. Oh, there was somebody else. You know that hair treatment you do? Curly Girl. Someone else put on Facebook about Curly Girl yesterday. Can't remember who it was now. Anyway, look, this is beautiful. 2 meters. It's called a what? Curly Doll Method. Oh, Curly Girl Method. Curly Girl. That's the treatment that Hannah's doing on her hair. £12.46. Now you're getting money off this, look. You're getting £1.50 off this. It's lovely, that colour, isn't it? Lovely navy blue. You know I'd use... Oh, do you know what? If you got Delphine's Tree of Life, the navy blue on the background, this is the navy blue from that. You see, I like a quilt with blue on the background, because then when you put colours on it, they really, really pop out, don't they? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, that's a 2 metre bundle of blue. Little Paul's tired already. Then I've got Gray, said he's been tired since he was 11. It's been a long day. Right. Which grey is this one then? School grey, this one. School grey, 2 metres. Again, you get your £1.50 off, £12.46. Just back from a glorious seafront walk. Very windy, but beautiful blue skies and sunshine, says June. Wow, lovely. I can't go to the seaside walking yet because it's too far away. Oh, Hannah's going to send me a picture from her front window. Well, she overlooks the sea, doesn't she? Like in Malibu. Righty-ho. Hannah's just making her mind up what we're doing now. Are we going to do these extra wide backings? Now, Paul, yeah, the white ones, but you need pictures of these, Paul, because they're white on white. And on the website, we've got the, right, okay, which one do you want to do first? Okay. Paisley. Now, when you look at this on camera, you won't be, well, you might be able to see it, but Paul's got a picture of it with the drawn line on what the pattern is. So, here we go. So this is a touch of white, 108 inches. There we go. Now, if you have a look at this picture, you don't get, obviously your pattern is fabric, but it's white on white. So we've done one here with the drawn in, coloured in, so you can see what the pattern is. But that's the illustration. This is the real fabric. Can you see there? Can you just see that? 108 inches wide, remember? And it's £12.99 for half a metre. There you go, there you go. Hi, John, really enjoying the show, but items keep falling into my basket. Well, how careless is that? Make sure you check out, though. And I don't know how this happens. Love, Dina. Where does Dee live? Suffolk. Oh, thank you, Dee. But make sure you check out your basket. Yeah, Hannah's having the same problem with chocolate eggs falling in her mouth. Anyway, this is the Paisley. Please be careful because this one's limited. You've eaten them all? Oh. You know, Vix was on with Alison. Was it Alison Marion? She did the, or was it Kerry in Living Loves Us? There was a bag, there was an Easter basket full of those. They were only those Easter eggs that were about that big, and they're just covered in foil with the chocolate and everything. I had one, right, in the middle of the show, and then at the end of the show, I thought, oh, do you know, I've had my lunch. I'll just treat myself to another egg. Put my hand in the basket, and I was like, where have all these got? She'd eaten them all. Every single one of them. Right, which one's next? I've got flowers and I've got swirls. Flowers. It finishes 59, yeah? Yeah. Right, again, this is white on white. They call it white on white. Can you see the pattern in there? Right, this is the drawing. Obviously, yours won't be as pronounced as that because it's white on white. So that's how the designer drew it. This is it. This is your, there you go. You can see it. Beautiful, isn't it? £12.99 for half metres, 108 inches wide, 100% cotton. Always very popular. And if we can start doing weddings again, I think this is lovely for wedding. No, you and I aren't getting married, Hannah. No, because you'd only be marrying me for my money, and you'd be very disappointed. She said she only wants to do it because she wants to see little Paul in a page boy's kilt. Oh, hang on, I've moved on to the next one, sorry. Oh, it is. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it change. I was nearly sprawled over this quilt. So there's the pattern on this one. Oh, you can see that one really obviously on that one, can't you? $12.99. This one's called Floral Swirl. Sounds like a chocolate, doesn't it? $12.99. Beautiful. Oh, now, you know the hand creams I had earlier? There's only 30 left. There's only 30 left from 8 o'clock show this morning. And what the nail oil? How many? 10 of the nail and hand oil. There's only 10 of those left. I know they're going to go. They will go today because it's only at 10:30. They will go. Okay, so I've got this. It's just 2 fabrics, yeah. This is pretty. This one's Sans and this one isn't, I'm presuming. Oh, hang on, the camera's really playing up today. I'll show you this fabric because this fabric, when you open it out, it goes in squares. And each square has a different, one's buds, one's half opened and one's fully open flowers. So you get half a metre of that and half a metre of the violet. Oh, it's amethyst, that one, amethyst. But look, let me just hold this up for you so you can see the half metre of the Sanson fabric. It is the quilting weight, 100% cotton. So you get half a metre of that, plus your half a metre of your amethyst, $10.99. It's pretty, isn't it? That's this Sanson fabric. The quality is amazing. Absolutely incredible. Oh, actually, that would be lovely in the cushion. Oh, but hang on, half metre and half metre. You can only get one out of that, couldn't you? If you want to make one cushion out of that. It's beautiful. Or a tote bag. Look at the 2 colours together, they're lovely. $10.99. Right, I can't, is this a bundle as well, or these individuals? No, I like this one. Very eclectic. And you might not use them together, but it's a lovely bundle, look. So you get half metre, half metre, half metre. Pink and orange posy fabric bundle, it's called, $19.99. So the orange has got like there's little dots on it, 1, 2, and 3 dots. Then we've got this. I love that. That's 50s. That says 1950s to me. That says West Side Story to me. Little butthole in a page boy's kilt. Hang on, what's this going to say? But as an Englishman, could he dress as a true Scotsman? Oh, Derek, it's a bit saucy for 10:30 on a Saturday morning. He says he does every day. Right, and then pink butterfly. They're all cute, aren't they? I have to say I love this one. Absolutely. But I love that they are all going to go together, though. Look, pink and pink, orange and orange. $19.99. That's Hannah speaking French. Orange. That's a beautiful bundle, that one. I don't think bougie is a French word, is it? A bouquet. Bouquet. No, I thought you said boogie, like, you know, dance boogie. Yeah. Next. Yeah. These are Michael Miller fat quarters. That one is. And that one is. That's a gradiente. And that's one of the, what we call the splodge design. It's not called. I think I've seen this in a project, haven't I? Yeah. Michael Miller. You get 4 fat quarters for £12.49. Very limited on that one. Who? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Hannah's. Oh, hang on, it's a FIFO. Beautiful quality fabric from Wendy in Merseyside. That's from FIFO, obviously. From Merseyside. It is beautiful quality fabric, though. All of it is beautiful. 2 Michael Millers, a gradiente, and there's only 5 of those left. Just 5 of those left. Beautiful. Time to, oh. Yeah. No. Next. Right, now I had one of these out yesterday. Hang on. Never mind, I'll open this one. Yeah. No, it was on the trolley yesterday. Okay, this has been out of stock since the beginning of last month. Oh, that's why. We had it on our trolley yesterday, but it was only the open one. It wasn't the closed one, and we didn't play it, and I didn't know why. Right, so first of all, it's squidgy on the top here, so you can put your pins in. Then, look, if you open it, you've got a little baby cutting mat. Then, you see this here? This is a bit of waxed. I'm not quite sure what that fabric is. I don't need to open this one. Thank you. I said, don't worry, I'll open this one. Hannah saw me open it. She came out to find the one that's been opened. So this feels like leatherette or pleatherette there. And then this here is like a sandpaper. So you can put your blocks on here and keep it. It's a block keeper sort of thing. And then you put that over the top and it's going to stay in place. And then a really cute little cutting mat there. And then it's squidgy out on the outside so you can put your pins in there. So let me see, it says cutting mat. It's called an anti-skid design layout. Oh, this is an ironing mat. Oh, hang on. I've got this wrong. That's your design anti-skid there. And then this here is your pattern marker. The sandpaper mat is ideal for stopping fabric moving or sliding when marking. Oh, that's right, because Emma Bradford does that, doesn't she? Sometimes she puts a bit of sandpaper underneath it, stops it moving. Very clever. I've got a review from Sarah in Essex, who's bought this. She says, very practical and easy to use, and that also looks smart in my sewing room. And a review from Patricia. Love it. Bought one for my daughter, gave mine to my granddaughter, and ordered another one for myself. Handy for small sewing space, from Patricia in Pembrokeshire. Oh my word, there's lots of reviews on this one. Sandra, good quality and very convenient size, so that your work table does not get cluttered. Sandra in Nottinghamshire. Thank you. It is lovely. How much? I didn't even say how much it was. $14.99. Well, that's really good value, isn't it? So let me just go. Oh, hang on, another one. Husband out. So opening my latest parcel from Sewing Street with one hand and ordering on my phone with the other. Glad I'm ambidextrous, from Elizabeth in West Yorkshire. Elizabeth. Right, so this is a pressing table here. This one here is your cutting mat. This one here is your anti-skid design layout. And that one there is to stop your fabric from moving while you're cutting it. Brilliant, isn't it? All for $14.99. Oh no, now I've got to pack this one away nicely. Oh, I see. Highly recommended for cutting ironing mat, from Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, I'll let Hannah put that away later. She's better at the more delicate things. Okay. I've got this rather large fat quarter bundle here. This is nice. Oh, hang on. What's this one called? Homestead. Oh, this is lovely, this one. This one is by April Rosenthal of Prairie Grass Patterns. There's some beautiful, look at the colours first of all. Aren't there just beautiful, beautiful colours there? You go through the greys, the whites, to the navy blues, to the aquas, to the reds, to the white with red, to the greens, to the yellows, to the multis. Now, I don't suppose we've got a picture of these out, have we? And how many of them have I got in stock? Right, the 30 fat quarters in here, I think. Oh. Split pay, $99.99 means you pay $49.99 today and $49.99 a month. You do pay, if you haven't got anything else, you obviously pay your P&P today, but we don't wait for both payments to happen before we send it to you. We'll send this to you as soon as the warehouse packs it up to send it to you. I'm going to open it very gently. Oh, yes, we've had some of these in other pre-cuts, haven't we, before? There we go. Look, right, I'm going to put these out on the desk. Oh, yes, I remember. Oh, yes, I do love this one. It's reminding me of kind of Oklahoma meets Seven Brides for Seven Brothers meets Country Kitchen. Saturday Kitchen, look. Who lives in a house like this? Let's move that across there. Hang on, there you go. So then we've got the reds. These are beautiful. And also I can feel the quality of this cotton. These are all fat quarters, by the way. Now, they are measuring 18 by 22 inches. So they're American. 18 by 22. Yeah. They're American fat quarters, these. But there's the red Village Garden ones there. Moving on to the green. Oh, look at the turquoise. Gingham's nice as well, isn't it? Look. Oh, there you go. Rather than me opening them all out, there they all are in a circle, but I'm going to carry on now. I've started, so I'll finish. Beep, beep, beep. Then we go to the navy blue. Oh, that's moving as well as being blurred. Then we got the greys, look. Yeah, loads. Look at this. Loads of them here. There's 30 fat quarters in here. Beautiful, aren't they? And there's the last grey one. There you go. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Goes in there. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. 30. 30 fat quarters. Aren't they beautiful? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 meters of fabric you got there. Oh, they've flown out. They're in the teens now, those already. Oh, Susan says, I use my mat at work during my lunch break. Ideal for small projects on my quilt blocks while sat in my car. Oh, Susan, that sounds so sad. Do you have to go and sit in... No. Do you have to go and sit in your car for lunch? No, I don't mean sad in a bad way, but sad that that's what the world's come to. I mean, you might like it. You might not like the people you work with, but you know, if I had a car in a car park, I might go and have my lunch in the car as well here, but Hannah would just get in with me. That would be the problem. Hello, what are we having for lunch? Oh, no, it is ideal. And I don't mean you were sad as in sad like that, but I just thought sad what the world's come to, that we have to go and sit in our car to have our packed lunch. Does that make any difference? Okay, so Hannah says sometimes she shuts the curtain so people think she's out. Otherwise, people walk up to our front window and wave to her like that. Nice. Oh. I had some friends that used to do that on trick or treat night. It was a Victorian house. It was Ken and Barbie. And they have a long corridor. They had a glass front door, a long corridor, and the kitchen was at the end, and the door into the kitchen was glass. You put a tea towel over them. Turn the lounge lights off and the hall lights off, but could stay in the kitchen with the tea towel over the window. Here we go. Good morning, John. I brought the previous Moda Homestead packs and jelly roll accompaniment. Beautiful. So pleased with it. A great buy from Christine in the Scottish Borders. There you go. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Very nice. Okay. Now where? 10-inch layer cakes. I've got 2 of these. I've got Bloom and Grow or Riley Blake Idyllic. Which would you like first? Bloom and Grow. That's a song from Sound of Music, isn't it? Oh, no. We're doing... She even sang it, saying, we'll do the Bloom and Grow. And then he went, no. I'm not complaining. She's the boss. Right, these are 10-inch squares, remember? Very good quality. Oh, do you know what I've not brought with me today? They're in the... It doesn't matter, but I can't lick my fingers onto it. My fingers are on my hands, but... No, no, I have to do it like that because I don't want to have to... I'm gonna sanitize anyway. There you go. Come on, camera. Oh, look, this one's lovely. Oh, now, what did we use this in a project in? I remember this one now. Oh, well, hang on. Susan says, impressed, John. Your counting is coming along nicely. All right. Everyone picking on me today. Is upstairs, are the upstairs neighbours in today? Oh. Somebody in there sounds like they're tapping their foot upstairs. Oh, it's the tap dancing class, but then you'll add 1 in at a time. Paul used to be a tap dancer, he got a 2-2. Kept falling in the sink overhead, he said. They're lovely, aren't they, these? $51.99. You get, it's usually 40, isn't it, of these? Oh, 42 in this one. Get it right, John. The pinks there. Look at that. That's a lovely, rich colour, that one, isn't it? Oh, now, Angela's messaging about the Homestead collection, which was the one I had before. Love the Homestead collection. I have it as a jelly roll. I spent 2 hours yesterday sorting them into random pairs. The ivory is not lost on... Oh, irony is not lost on me, because I was going to send to the ivory. It's because it's in such small writing on that screen, I can't read it. From Angela in West Yorkshire. Oh, there's a message here for me now. Julie says, if you try to buy these fabrics from elsewhere, the cost of postage can be up to £20. So your price is phenomenal, simply the best. Oh, thank you, Julie. Oh, you only pay 1p as well. No matter how much you buy between midnight last night and midnight today, it's only 1p. Yes, because some people, I tried to buy from another shopping channel once, and the P&P was like £8 or something. And then I wanted a DVD. No, wasn't it? Yeah, no, it was £5. And then I bought a DVD to go with it, with the thing I'd bought. What was that? It was my wobble board, which is now under the bed somewhere. No, it doesn't wobble bed, it's not switched on. But I tried to buy the DVD to go with it, and suddenly my postage went up to like £15 or something. It was ridiculous. So what? The DVD tells you how to work the wobble board. Because you can just stand on it, but you can do sitting on it like that. You can do standing on it, one like that, standing on it, one like that. All I did was I just waited. No, I just waited for them to demonstrate it the next time on their channel and just videoed it. So I've got my own DVD on my telly. The trouble is my wobble board's in the spare bedroom and my telly's downstairs. Message on my bottom. Oh no, I'm really. I thought it said I'm really annoyed. Then I'm gonna have to go for a long eyesight test because normally my long eyesight's all right. I'm really enjoying your show. I've just come. Oh no, just come out of hospital. Now my friend Pete's in hospital about his gallbladder at the moment. Ordered fabric from the show. Can't wait to start. Oh, Jacqueline, you get better soon, my lovely. And you take care of yourself in Nottinghamshire. Nottinghamshire. Shall we do the Bloom and Grow now? Bloom and Grow. Christopher Plummer sang that, didn't he? It's Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Oh, right. This is Riley Blake, the same as Idyllic. It's got the same amount of pieces, but it's £2 more affordable. And I love this one. Look, isn't that just adorable, that one? Hang on, you get to repeat. There you go. Flower names. It's upside down. I'll do it that way. There you go. Oh, why didn't I do it that way in the first place? Oh, that's nice. That check. Then you've got like the tulip pattern. Then you've got keys. 21 today, 21 today. He's got the key of the door. Never ever been kissed before. Tulips. Keys. I'm not going to sing it again, don't worry. Writing. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you can't see that one very well. That's like a yellow line plaid. Oh, hi, John. Love the butterfly shirt. It brightens up a grey morning in Abingdon. Oh, is it grey in Abingdon? It's beautiful everywhere else, Leslie. At Abingdon, that's the place where they have that huge, I don't want to call it an industrial park, but it's where companies have their UK base, and there's fountains and there's cafes. And I went to a charity fundraiser there a few years ago, fashion show a few years ago. And ResMed have an office there. They're the people who make respirators. Look at that. That's beautiful. You like Abingdon? Are you in Abingdon Town Centre, or are you in the big... Oh, it's not an industrial estate. It's like a little town. It's like a little American town. And they're all offices. People don't live there, but there's all sorts of chalets and things like this there. Oh, Old Town Abingdon's nice, yeah. That's a nice colour. What colour would you call that? Wine? Squashed raspberries, thank you. John, which angel card did you get today? I got Delight today. Delight was my angel card I got today. Derek says, I think it was Bill Lee who sang Edelweiss. Oh, Christopher Plummer was dubbed. Well, you'd think they'd have got a better singer if they dubbed it. I always used to think it was quite appealing because he couldn't sing it properly. I didn't realise that was another... I see that when I find things out like that, I get a bit upset. It was like the woman in Greatest Showman, right? The girl that was the Danish girl, whatever, Rebecca Newton. No, that's not her name. Anyway, she sang Never Enough, and I thought, oh, how brilliant. And then you find out some other lovely lady sang it, and you kind of think, oh, yeah, so she's in a white frock in the theatre going, never enough, never enough. And it's not her. Somebody else singing it. I don't know. I can't work out, John, I can't work it out today. You look so young, not sure if it's the shirt or the makeup. Where's the shirt from? I'll ask you in private message. Great show. Oh, Vicky's at home. Yeah, Vicky's at home. Vicky's at home doing her jigsaw. And we check on her. Hannah checks on her every 10 minutes. Is it here yet? Is it here yet? Yeah, Hannah's her last message. I'm very excited, Vix. I'm bored that it's not arrived yet. So is it the makeup or is it the shirt? I don't know. Is it my inner glow? Who knows? And it's a Claudio Lugli. It's from Claudio Lugli. Use my link. If you're going to buy from Claudio Lugli, make sure you use my link. It's on my Facebook page. Oh, yes. Hang on. Let me just fold that one away there. There you go. Okay, I've got fat quarters in yellow and black. Look at the time. Oh, Little Paul's upset only one more person's followed him while I mentioned him. Right, okay, so in this one you get the black floral. I'll do it like this. You get black floral. You get black and white gingham. You get black and white stripes and you get the black floral. $6.99. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Stuart think it's the long hair, and Graham, no, nothing's arrived for Vix at my house. I know there's some. Pam Mini Harney's arrived, but yours hasn't arrived yet. FIFO, as before, good value for my money and nice quality for the price from Yvonne in Essex. That's this. Lovely, isn't it? Shall I do the yellow one before I go? Oh, this is pretty. These are pretty. The colours in here are very pretty, look. So you've got the yellow dits. You've got the orange and pink and yellow flowers. You've got the yellow gingham, and then you've got that multi. Oh, look. Nice colours and patterns. Good quality for the money. Will be very useful from... Oh, excuse me. Hiccup. Yvonne! She's what? 2 days ago. Just shows, doesn't it? 2 days ago. Now, who was it? Jane Greenough said yesterday that she liked my hair this long as well. It's a bit long. Oh, got a message from Lynn. Here, there. Greetings from sunny Crosby, Liverpool. I know where Crosby is. Love the shirt, John. Defo looks like a show shirt. Yeah, I don't wear this to go to Sainsbury's. I don't go to Sainsbury's. Finishing the show with a song and dance, ? From Lynn. Well, I could do Lynn. What? Any requests? Oh, actually, but at the end of which show? Because obviously Sewing Street finishes at 12 and then Yarn Lane finishes at 1. So it depends which show we sing. Hannah's requested a song. She's singing it. She's singing it. I can't recognise it. There's no tune. Right, I'm going to go. Oh, no, I'm not going yet. Have I got time to do one more? Going for a break. That's not another chocolate. Oh, she's eating her pear now. All hour, Paul's been saying to her, are you going to eat your pear? She's going, you're a feeder, you are. You're a feeder. Here she is now, eating her pear without any prompting from Paul. Right, so Knuckles Cara is up after the break doing... Now, that is, believe it or not, it's a tie knot bag. It's got 2 handles on it. Have we got a picture of the handles? There's one. Brand new book, brand new Boro book. It's lovely. So it's a mixture of Sashiko and Boro in this hour coming up. I'll see you in 3 minutes with Cara from now.
If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay 1 postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay 1 P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out. Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
Hi, I'm Debbie Harris, and I'm so excited to be one of the new guest designers here on Sewing Street. I live and work in Melton Mowbray in Leicestershire, where I run my own knitting and sewing business called Mabel and Deb. I specialise in sewing and knitting and crocheting, And I've been doing all of those three things from being a little girl when my mum taught me all things knitting, crochet and sewing. Started off just crocheting little chain stitches and granny squares, and then actually patchwork sewing little hexagons, and they're still my favourite shape to sew now. I used to be a school teacher. For over 20 years I was teaching in classrooms and just had the knitting and the crochet and sewing as a background hobby. But now I get to do this as my job, and I'm absolutely passionate about it and really want to share all that passion and excitement with you guys. A tip that I think is worth sharing with you is always use quality materials. So whether that's your fabrics or your threads or wool, the difference in the quality of your materials can really make a difference to your finished project. And always use the right tools, so whether it's a rotary cutter or a pair of scissors that are specially made for that job, that too can make all the difference. My claim to fame in 2020 was being one of the winners of the Great British Make Off here on Sewing Street when I did my debut sewing demonstration in November last year. And it was just a wonderful experience, and I'm so excited to be here on my Sewing Street journey with you all, bringing lots of tips, techniques, and looking forward to doing lots of exciting projects with you throughout the year. So lovely to meet you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.
In need of a crafting fix? There are so many ways you can watch Sewing Street and Yarn Lane. Sewing Street is live from 8 AM to 1 PM every day on Freeview 72 and Sky 670. Alternatively, if you want to watch us on a tablet or on the move, you can tune in on our YouTube channel, the Sewing Street app, or the websites at www.sewingstreet.com and www.yarnlane.com. You can watch past shows on Sky 670 from 1 PM every day, as well as our YouTube channel, the app, and our website. Yarn Lane is on from 12 PM to 1 PM. Visit our programme guide to find out when and what's on. So you never have to spend a minute without us. I'm sorry if you can hear her muttering in the background. She's like
Talking to myself.
chattering away to herself. Right, this hour it's called Sashiko and Boro. So what I'll do, Cara's here to demonstrate and everything. What I'll do is I'll show you everything that I've got for sale so that you can have a look at it and see Cara using it. And then as you want it, make sure you put it in your basket and check out. Or you can check out straight away if you know you definitely want it. That's the best thing to do, because putting it in your basket doesn't guarantee it's yours. Okay, so am I starting with Sashiko, or am I starting with Boro, or am I starting with both? Let's go for the brand new book. Brand spanking new today. Shannon and Jason Mullet Bowlesby. Hang on. I put my glasses on then because I thought Shannon and Jason Mullet Bowlesby, the Sheba guys. Oh, now that's the dog that Sally Stevens has got. She's got some Shiba Inus, hasn't she? In fact, she was very upset yesterday because literally minutes after she'd walked past with a dog, a dog got dog napped from the next person coming along. It's happening everywhere at the moment. In our village, we've got signs everywhere saying, watch out for this van, watch out for that van. In Dulce's village, there's people stealing people who are breeding them, and it's getting it's horrible. It's frightening, isn't it? And the thought of you've got a pet, like if my Norman and Nellie had been taken away from me, well, I'd been destroyed. I don't know if they would be. But anyway, Boro and Sashiko, Harmonious Imperfection, the Art of Japanese Mending and Stitching. So here we go. Could you make any more noise over there? We've just turned Cara's microphone off. Right, here we go. Contents. Pillows, reversible knot bag, which is one we're... Oh, no, we've done that one. Then the one we're doing is Too Cute for the Groceries tote bag. We've got a Boro toolkit, we've got a Sashiko sampler, we've got a rectangle wrap vest. I have to have a look at that one. Got a short jacket, we've got a kimono-inspired jacket. Oh, there you go, Hannah keeps going on about it. She wants to make herself a kimono. And then a lotus, that's nice, lotus pond throw. That's lovely. Then look, we've got all the Sashiko stitches in here. Oh, this is a lovely book. How much is it? Where are we? $24.99. I'll move it over, there you go. A word or two about Boro and Sashiko. Oh, this is nice. I'm not going to go through the whole book, obviously, but look. Basic principles of Sashiko. Combining fabrics, aesthetics and function. Oh my word. Getting ready to stitch. Nice, isn't it lovely? It's very thorough, isn't it? Yeah, when you do your own designs of Sashiko, you get the grid and everything there. Oh, they've got one of those inside temples, look. Oh, now I won't try and say half of these words because these are different exercises. Oh, this is brilliant because it's just getting you used to the basics before you... That's what it first started off, wasn't it? It's mending. It was a mending stitch to begin with. My word. We're still on Sashiko stitches and the stitch... There you go. Stitch directory, how you draw it out, how you stitch it. Oh, that's... Oh, look at so many. Aren't they lovely? Then, projects. Boro pillows. Oh, you see, aren't they beautiful? Just shows you can do it with any fabrics, really, can't you, if you wanted to. Right, that's the one that Cara's made. She will show you that in a second, but that's not what we're making in the show today, because that's the one we're making in the show today, I'm presuming. Yep. Too cute for your groceries, so no, put your potatoes in this one. Brilliant for upcycling, isn't it? Because you could just use your jeans. Well, there, look, that's a pocket. That's a leg from a denim pair of jeans, that. So you could get some panels, your Sashiko panels, mix it in with your upcycling. Look, there's denim again there. I know Hannah's saying she's got a big box to go to the charity shop, which can't go anywhere at the moment. She might as well start making things with them. Why, Paul? Oh, Paul's got lots of clothes to get rid of. Lotus pond throw. Look, there's a jacket, Hannah. Yeah, it'd be nice. You'd be nice. I can't see you stitching all that, though, can you? Maybe. Well, we'll wait and see. We'll pop back to your house when you've finished it. Let us know. Oh, you could do this version. That might be a bit quicker. Oh, she wants it longer than that. She wants it longer than that. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful. Visible mending. Oh, there they are. Oh, it's two boys. I thought Shannon was a girl. Oh, that explains it. Jason and Shannon. No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that, but I thought Shannon was a girl. I thought Shannon was a girl's name. But look, there's the dogs. Look, you can follow them on social media. The Sheba Guys. So Instagram, @ShebaGuys with a Z. After the show, after the show. And if you want to follow anyone, follow Paul, _Duke111. That's a beautiful book. £24.99, that book. That's lovely, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so we'll do the other book later because I've got to do panels next. Oh, no. Did you not want to do panels? Okay, we'll do panels first. These are Sashiko panels. Okay, now, tsumugi, that's the weave of the fabric. One of these has been opened before, I can see that. Right, tsumugi is the fabric that it's printed on. These are made by Olympus, designed by Susan Briscoe. These are the Susan Briscoe panels. So I'll explain what they are when I open. Well, let me do this one because I can open this. Oh, no. I can open. Which one? You tell me which one you want to do first. 37, that's this one. Right, this is the only one I'm going to open because this is the one that's been opened before. These are all the same colour, but they've all got different patterns on them. Right, so the joy of these is, first of all, when you get it, do not press them with a steam iron because see all these prints here. So you get 8 of the big icons and 8 of the smaller icons. When you've stitched these, when they get wet or they're washed or they're steam ironed, all these lines will disappear. So do not use any steam or wash them or anything before you've done your stitching. So they're beautiful, aren't they? Let me have a look at this one. This one is, oh, it's a plain piece of cardboard. Hang on. All the ones we have today, no, that's a fib. I've got one in a different colour. These three are all blue. It doesn't tell me. It's all in Japanese. Not that you need instruction. I mean, you're just doing your Sashiko stitching, but I thought it might say what the drawings were of, because they're all going to be different, aren't they? She normally watches. She and Glenn normally watch, so maybe she'll message in. Right, okay, so that's that one. I might have to open them all so you can see the pictures of them. So that's beautiful. Now, you don't have to make a wall hanging. You don't have to do what they say. You can use, because you'll see in a minute, Cara's going to use them for all different projects. Or not, she's not going to do all different, but you can use them for all different projects. Okay, let me just put that one away so that one goes there. The one ending 18 is this one. Actually, Paul, can you go in on that rather than me opening it more? We could just go in on that. Oh, okay, there might be an image. We'll get an image for you. Hang on, let me put that in shot there. So this is the second one. They don't have different names, do they? Oh, Geo20 this one's called. Geo20 this one's called. 1999. Again, you get 8 of the big ones and 8 of the smaller ones. That's geometric patterns. So rather than it being a motif, that's geometric patterns. There's the packet there. 1999. But remember, these do wash off. These do disappear when they get wet. Okay, and then the other one finishes 40. This one looks like flowers and nature. We'll have a look what they've called it. No. Camon 19, this one. All the fabrics then, they're all Samugi. Samugi, which is the weave, the Japanese weave. Oh, there you go. There's the icons on that one. Oh, now. Yeah, beautiful. No, I was going to say I thought that might be the family one, but it's not, because there's one with family crests on, isn't there? Now, this one, I think, is the same as one of those that we've just done, but in a different colourway. Right, if you want different colours, we've only gone with the blue and the, I'm not quite sure, this one's called light blue, this one. If you want other colours, we do red, we do green, we do gold, all sorts of colours like that, browns and greys. Just go to the website and put Sashiko in, spelt Sashiko, but said Sashiko, and have a look there and you will see all the different colours we do there. This is, they call it light blue, it's more like an Air Force blue, this one, rather than the navy blue. It's the same pattern, they're the same patterns, just on a different colour background, this one. Okay, I need to get a move on because I can see Cara got lots to show you this hour. Right, so I've now got... Oh, you want to do those first? Threads first. This is a bundle of 8 coloured threads. They're all 20 metres long each. I only use them from Sashiko, for Sashiko, or only use them for Sashiko, all from Japan. $13.99. Pale blue, mid blue, pink, green, gold, orange, white, and red. And the colours in Japanese are pale blue, blue, pink, green, yellow. I don't know, obviously. Japanese needles that you'll need to do your Sashiko. £3.49 Sashiko needles. You get 3 needles in there. Got the gold tips at the end to help it slide through the fabric. £3.49. And some fabric bundles quickly. I've got. Oh, they're called the rainbow one. This one. It's like clamshell. So you get half a metre. Does it get half a metre each? Yeah. Half a metre of the rust, half a metre of the dark blue, half a metre of the neutral. There's no set bundles to make the projects we're doing. These are just fabrics that we've got available that you might want to buy. You might actually have, apart from the panels, you might have your own fabrics at home that you want to make into these. Okay, and then this bundle here is like koi carp on green, koi carp on red, and koi carp on black, but so much more, because look at the pattern. I know. Beautiful. It's got all the Sashiko shapes in between. Look. $21.99. Beppu koi carp. Beppu. Not Beppe from EastEnders. Okay. Are we going to go do some sewing? Or are we going to do something else? Oh, there's some other denim and some fabrics. I'll do that. Let's get Cara going though on her demonstration, because I know we said the first thing this morning, I need my full hour for this one, and we've already taken 15 minutes of it up. Right.
Well,
Go.
Go. You know me. I've done some Sashiko and love it. Absolutely love it. So when I was asked to do Boro, I thought, okay, what's this? But Boro means rag.
Right.
So it's all in both books. There's so much history, which is fantastic. So I'm not going to sort of go through all of that. But basically, what I love about it is a little bit like crazy patchwork. So the bag that I've got here, shall I take it off the stand? Yeah. So the bag I've got here is just lovely. You know, you can use fabrics that you've got at home, or you can take fabrics from the bundles that you've got there. Or if you've got jeans, old jeans, or anything at all, you can use for this, which is absolutely fantastic. So, you know.
And have you used logos from the panels there, the blue ones there from
I
these
have.
panels?
So I've actually combined sort of some of the Sashiko panels in the bags, because I thought, well, the technique's very, very similar. So it's just nice. And I've used the two emblems there, or no, there's proper words for it, isn't it? Yes. For spring and summer. So these are the characters, yeah. So you've got the spring and summer there as well. And then I loved that there was actually on there
coming back to it in a sec.
Yeah, the edge of the fabric.
Oh,
and
yes,
it said
yes.
made in Japan and everything, and it got sort of some of the characters there as well. So I thought, I'm going to add that as well. And then I had some fabrics left over and everything. So this particular pattern is actually in the book, which is wonderful. But we're not doing that today. No. Yeah. But I wanted to show you. And then you combine that with some of the Sashiko stitching. So you've got the Boro, which is the rags, and then Sashiko is the actual stitching. Yeah. So absolutely gorgeous. The one I'm going to start and sort of show you is the tote bag that's from here. But I've looked through both books. I've looked through Susan Briscoe's book and this book, and the projects are just gorgeous.
We haven't shown you the Susan Briscoe book. We will do in a second, though.
Yeah. And the other thing is, you know, a lot of people love the memory bears and things like that. You can do memory cushions, you can do memory bags, you can do lots of different things with fabrics that mean something to you. When I was doing a little bit more research, I found that some people actually took their children's clothes, you know, the dresses and the romper suits and things like that, and combined those, which was really, really nice. And then I was watching a television programme the other day with Alan Titchmarsh. Oh, yeah. I can't remember what it was called, but it was a lovely programme. Spotted the cushions on the actual sofa, and they were upholstery cushions, you know, and lots of different upholstery fabrics. And then they got the Sashiko stitching over the top of them.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, it's all over the place. So you can do your own thing. And I think that's the beauty of this is just like an inspirational book. It will just take you through. And I love the detail that they go in with all the transferring the designs, the different stitches, the way to stitch it. It's just such a fantastic book.
It is, isn't it? Lovely.
Yes, yes. So today I'm going to do a bit of Sashiko stitching. Right. Then I'm going to do a bit of the tote bag. Perfect. So you can see how the two combine. On the back of this one as well, I'll just show you. I have used one of the larger panels. So if you haven't got many scraps of fabric, that's really, I'm sure you have at home. But, you know, use one of the larger panels. And then, as I say, you've got the two smaller characters there. These are jeans, old jeans that I've used, red cotton fabric. I had some of this.
I was going to say, I've got some red cotton and some denim coming up in a second anyway.
And the other thing is, apart from the bubble wrap that's inside,
Yes.
this is a reversible bag. So I used one of the other
Oh yeah,
fabrics.
one the rain. They call it rainbow fabric.
Yes,
Yours-
yeah.
yeah.
The red colours there. So I use that, so you can actually have this as a reversible bag.
Also, I saw some stripy fabric on there.
That's on the website.
On the website.
Yes,
so yeah,
you've got that on
yeah,
the website.
We sell the stripy fabric on the website as well.
I had some of that left over from previous Sashiko
yeah.
patterns. So I'll just pop that back up there.
Yeah, use up your leftovers.
It's absolutely fantastic. I really did get into it and thought, gosh, there's so much that you can do with
totally.
it. The only other thing that I would say with a lot of the projects is you want a cotton base, but a lightweight cotton base. So sort of like a lightweight cotton fabric.
Oh, okay.
Just normal quilting fabric or even calico, anything like that.
Yeah.
Because what you're going to do is when we get onto the tote bag, you're going to be cutting all your shapes out, putting them onto the fabric until you're happy with them. And then you're going to stitch through the fabric that you've added, the Boro, the rags,
Yeah.
and
the
through the
calico
base.
or whatever. Oh,
So
okay.
you don't want a heavyweight sort of fabric as your base. But that's what I did with the knot bag, was I cut the shape out of just cotton fabric, then laid everything on top until I was happy with it, and then started stitching.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, that's the other thing that I would say is just you want a plain fabric, but
Yeah.
you're not going to see any of it.
No, no.
But again, what's lovely is that this gives body to the actual bag, so you don't need anything like wadding or
Yeah.
interfacing or anything like that, because you get quite a good thickness.
But also, sometimes when we buy a bundle of fabrics or a fat quarter bundle, there's usually one that we don't
Yes.
particularly like. And you
Yeah.
always put it in the cupboard thinking, oh, well, I might use it.
Yeah.
Use that as the base,
Yes.
because if you're not going to see it,
No.
it's not going to go to waste.
No.
And you don't ever want it as a decorative piece, so you might as well use it as the,
Yeah.
as the backing, as it were. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. So we'll do a little bit of Sashiko stitching to start with. So these were some of I'm not sure which one it was from. I have got the bag somewhere.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah. So with Sashiko, if you've never done Sashiko before, it is so easy. And again, I would recommend this for children to do.
Oh, okay.
Because it is just like a running stitch. So you have your Sashiko needle, which is quite long, and it has quite a large eye to thread your Sashiko thread through, and a nice sharp point. That's the only thing that I would say with children is you want to do it with children of a certain age.
Right.
And you'll know whether you know, the child's able to deal with the point, because it is quite sharp. And then you'll thread your needle with your Sashiko thread, and they come, as we saw, like this. And I was going to just show you what you do when you get your thread to make sure that it doesn't get all knotted and everything. So you unwrap your thread, you keep the band, because it's quite good to have the band as a reference as to what colour that is.
Yeah.
So if you want to order some more, you can do. Then you take the skein of thread and you open it, and you can see a complete sort of
There's
length
no
of
ends,
thread.
there's no
There's
ends
no
to it.
ends. But what you do, and people hate doing this, is you just cut that.
Anywhere.
Yep, cut that anywhere. I've cut it near the knot because I want to get rid of the knot. And then one end of that you'll feed through the label.
Oh, back through the paper
Yep,
thing, yeah.
until you've got it about halfway. No, you won't be able to see all of that.
Yeah,
will you?
yeah.
About halfway like that. So you've got your label at the top, and you've got your raw ends at the end. And that length is a good length to start working with. Now, for an embroiderer, that is quite long.
Long, yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh, you know, that's a little bit too long. But it's fine, because you're doing a running stitch and you're using a lot of thread. It stops you having to sort of keep stopping and starting.
Yeah.
So it's really good like that. So you take the thread like that, and then you'll just plait it.
Oh.
So you divide it roughly into 3, and this stops your thread from knotting and getting all tangled up. So you will just plait it like that.
You need somebody to hold that.
Yes,
Other end,
yeah,
really,
it does
don't you?
help, but you're a bit close, so it'll have to be a family member.
Yeah, no, I'm not coming, don't worry.
No. Or you can put it underneath something. So I'll
Oh,
just
yeah,
pop
yeah,
it
yeah.
underneath that. And then just loosely plait it. And this is just to keep your thread nice and neat and tidy.
Yeah, and it's not going to knot up. is
No,
it?
it's not going to knot up. I'm not going to plait all the way to the end. but you would plait all the way to the end. I have got one here, and that's how it will look when you've done it.
Oh, it's quite a tight plait, yours.
I've done quite a tight plait, but
Yeah.
you can do it quite loosely.
Yeah.
I did quite a tight plait because I knew I would be in and out of a bag, and you know, I didn't want it unravelling.
Yeah.
And then you'll just pull from the top, you'll pull one end of your thread, and because you haven't knotted it or anything at the bottom,
Yeah.
you pull one end of your thread until it comes out,
Yeah.
and then you pull the other side,
And it doesn't knot all the
and
other
it doesn't
threads up
knot.
at the
You're
side thread.
you're left with your thread like that, and you've got your one strand to work with.
Caroline says, hello, Cara. Great hand
Hello.
stitching demo today. The bag looks great.
Thank you. So you start with a knot, and again for embroiderers, that's like, ooh, you don't start with a knot, but
Okay,
you do
you
on
do.
Sashiko. Start with a knot, just a single knot like that, and then this is where the panel has all been printed, and as you say, don't wash it, don't steam it or anything before you start. So you may find it's a little bit creased up, but when you're stitching with it, you will be creasing it up into your hand. So what I'm going to do is actually, on these particular panels, it's slightly different when you do the more geometric shapes.
Yeah, of course.
On this particular panel, you want to sort of get an idea of where you're going to be stitching. So I'm
Right.
going to actually start my knot here,
Right.
do a couple of stitches there,
Yeah.
and then start and work all my way around here.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So we
Are
start...
there rules that you have to stick to? Or can you do it yourself?
No, you can do it yourself. What you try and do is sort of think in your mind, where am I going to be going? I want to do as much of the stitching in one
one go.
movement. And I think that when it comes to the more geometric stitches, both Susan and the guys who've done this new book will show you on the diagrams sort of the best way of following the pattern.
Oh, okay.
So there are better ways of following the pattern.
Yeah.
But if you're a beginner, you'll find your own way.
So the panel that Cara's using is, or the motif she's, or the character she's using, no, what do we call it? Character, yeah, that she's using is the one from the graphics that are in, and then the threads are on the other side.
So we start with the knot on the wrong side. Try not your, I think I've knotted my, don't know how that managed to happen.
And you don't split the threads, not like embroidery.
No,
do you?
not
Just-
at all.
no.
They're 100% cotton threads, non-divisible. So
Oh, you couldn't split it even if you wanted
no,
to?
no,
Okay.
I'm actually going to cut that because I have managed to knot
Knot
it
it.
for some reason, and then just pull one end through, just tie a knot there. Oops. That's it. So I've started with the knot on the wrong side,
Yeah.
and then I've started on the front. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see this. And the whole thing with Sashiko is not putting your needle into the fabric, it's actually putting the fabric onto your needle.
Okay.
So I'm doing a stitch there, and then I'm going to fold the fabric back, and the point of the needle's coming out to the next white stitch.
So
Then
your
I'm folding
stitches
it.
cover the white dashes that
They
are
cover
on
the
the
white
fabric.
dashes as best as possible. But again, don't worry too much if some of the white stitches are showing, because when you come to rinse it and wash it out, you won't see any of the white
Yeah.
stitches. So I've done those couple of stitches. Then on the back, my needle's just coming through. And these are lovely long needles, so you can get quite a few stitches on the needle.
Have you knotted again?
Oh, typical, isn't it? Don't think it's a bad knot, this one. No, it's just a twist. There we go.
It's a good knot, that one.
So into the fabric, fold the fabric, and then you're just rocking. It's more a rocking motion, and you're using your finger and thumb. So I'm using my thumb on top and my first finger underneath, and I'm putting the fabric onto the needle.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll get into a rhythm, and you can do quite a few at a time. And this is the basic for the Sashiko.
Oh, so you're not pulling it through at all? You're
Not
just
pulling
still
it through,
catching it
yeah, just
and-
catching it. So I've got quite a number of the
Yeah.
stitches on
so,
there.
So far, only your needle's gone through the fabric.
Yeah.
No thread has gone through the
No.
fabric then.
So then, as I say, it's more a rocking movement than...
Yes.
And you will get into doing it. And that's why these panels are wonderful for getting you started. And then once you've got quite a few stitches on there, just turn your work round and then just very, very carefully pull the thread through and try not to get any knots, any more knots. Just need to pull one of the ends. That's it. And it's a single line of stitches, and that's your single line. What you will do, because you've actually had quite a number of stitches on the needle, you'll want to just run your thumb over to get rid of any excess fabric and smooth the stitch out. And that's a basic Sashiko stitch. So that's really...
Is that the only stitch in Sashiko?
That's the only one, but in Boro you can actually use lots of different embroidery stitches.
Oh, okay.
Because Boro is using rags and tattered clothing and mending and stuff like that, you can actually use lots of different stitches. In the book, I think this one, the new book, they just recommend the Sashiko stitching, but in Susan's book she does actually recommend different stitches. So that's your basic for that. Once you've stitched all of it, you will rinse this through, wash it in warm water. You may just sort of rub it gently and that will get rid of any of the printing.
Brilliant.
So, okay.
Okay, so that's if you're going to make little Sashiko panels to go on your Boro bag.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
brilliant.
So to do the tote bag, you will have a rectangular piece, as I said earlier, a rectangular piece of fabric, the size of the tote bag that you want.
Okay.
And then you'll go to your stash. And this was the stash I sort of ended up with. So this was the red lining from the knot bag. Yeah. But what's lovely, it's red on the back.
Right.
So you can use it. Sides. So it's like reversible, which is lovely. The other ones I've got, this was round the panel. So don't throw any of the panel away. There's quite a lot of fabric around the panel, and I've used it on both bags. Again, if there's some writing or anything like that, just rinse it through and iron it. And this is lovely fabric. So you've got the black and then the colour. So one's the warp, one's the weft. You've got one as the black thread and the other as the coloured thread, which is really nice.
The gold one, the colour, there's a fabric that's the colour of your top.
Yes.
And if you then, it's literally black that way and bright gold that way, but it makes this beautiful sheen of fabric.
It's just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. So you can use, so don't throw, I know you don't throw anything away anyway, but don't throw any of your Sashiko panels away. And then I've got some pieces of the lovely fabric there. And I just love this one. I don't know whether the camera can catch it, but it's got gold.
Yes, yeah.
It's got gold through it. And like you say, there's quite a few Japanese sort of patterns and everything within there. And then you've got the koi carp. That's the
there's your selvage.
The selvage, which I loved. I just thought, oh, that's just so nice. So I added that to the bag. And then these just, I think these were jeans that were being thrown out because they were worn out. And I just thought, oh, I'll cut off the legs and keep what I can.
Your poor husband got dressed this morning to leave the house going, why have I got down shorts?
Why has he got a hole on the back of this? Oh, I just need that. So anything like that you can use. There's some of the black. I think that was on the bottom of some jeans. You know where you take them up and you cut the fabric off. You've got some of that left over. That's the lovely blue with the black again. So just use odds and sods.
Yep.
Okay. And use any of your Sashiko panels. So the first thing you'll do is you'll cut a piece of fabric the size that they recommend, but you don't have to cut exactly the size that they recommend. You can make a big one, you can make a small one, but they give you all the information. They also give you information about if you're throwing jeans away, definitely don't throw the pockets away, because the pockets can be used on the inside and the outside of the bags.
As pockets?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yes, so you can add those, and they give you all the information included in there. And they go through a lot about, you know, choosing your fabrics, playing around with your fabrics. So once you've cut your piece of fabric out...
So that blue there is your piece
just my
from
cotton.
your stash, your
Yeah.
cotton bag, which could be calico, it
Yeah.
could be anything you've got in your stash, right?
Yes, so anything at all that you've got lying around that you don't think you're going to use, but it's just a lightweight cotton, just a quilting cotton. So I've cut my piece, and then I'll go to my fabric pile. And on this one, I wanted to include some parts of the panels. So this particular part was taken from one of the squares.
Yeah.
Well, I only stitched part of it, and then I thought, actually, that's big enough. I don't want another big square, although I did the big square on the knot bag.
Yeah.
With this one, I just stitched the size that I wanted, rinsed it, and I still had a bit of fabric at the edge.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted to sort of include some of the Sashiko panels. So you will lay your fabric out, you'll lay some squares out. It's usually squares, you know, straight edges, so squares, rectangles, things like that. And they don't tend to have rounds or triangles or anything like that, but you can. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, I suppose so.
But historically, they don't tend to, so it's rectangles. And then I just played around, so I just sort of thought, right, okay, the halfway mark is the bottom of the bag.
I was going to say, do you have to take into account direction on this?
Yeah, and I didn't with these ones. I think the fish are jumping around
Yeah,
all over the place.
multi-directional those anyway. Yeah, but if you have got a directional
Yes,
fabric.
if you've got a directional fabric, you want to sort of make sure that, you know, this is the halfway mark of the bag.
Yeah, so that's the bottom of the bag.
That's the bottom of the bag, which is why I put this particular fabric there, because I thought that was really nice, because you know, you can do as much stitching as you like or as little stitching. So this is the bottom of the bag, and this is the top, and that's the other side. And so then you just play around and you layer. What you want to do is make sure that you overlap as well. You want to allow extra fabric, and where you overlap, you want to think, right, which fabric do I want to overlap with? So for this one, I loved the frayed edges. So quite a lot of Boro, you don't turn the edges in. You have it quite rough, which I like. I really, really like. I think it sort of adds to it. But if you're going to do a garment, you know, like the kimono or the jacket or something like that, that's going to have a lot of wash,
yes,
you might want to actually just turn it under.
I don't know if Hannah will wash hers, but...
Oh, don't pick on her. You did say you loved her.
I do, but I'm just telling the truth. She doesn't wash things very often.
So if it's a garment or something like that, or maybe a cushion cover that's going to get...
Oh, yes.
But I love that sort of the frayed bit.
You could still do it with the raw edges, but just be aware of the fabric you use, I suppose. You don't want something that's going to just completely wash away within the first wash.
Yeah.
But then you just consider, denim will fray, but it won't run away with it. Sort of thing.
No, it won't disappear. So I decided to sort of make a feature of this particular panel. So that was the one that was going on top. The other fabrics are underneath. I used some of the spare fabric that I had for the Sashiko panel at the top.
Yeah.
And I did the same, I mirrored the same on the other side. So just come down here. So this is the other side. And you can see I've overlapped, you know. So, and I love this fringing here, right across there.
Oh, is that the edge of the fabric?
Yes, yeah. And then I've got a couple of the little squares. Then I've got a piece of the red, that's the back of that one. So you can see, you can see that underneath. And then I had a couple of big pieces here. And the thing is, I think with anything like this, I find lay it up, pin it down, or you can use a glue pen, take a photo, walk away from it, come back to it and sort of think, ooh, do I like it or don't I like it? And I did the same with when I did the knot bag. You know, I sort of laid it all up, and I left it for a while, because I think when you're actually in the middle of doing something, your mind sort of is jumping ahead.
Yes.
So you can do as much stitching as you like or as little stitching as you like. And what I wanted to do was just show you some simple stitches that you can actually use. So the panels here, when I pinned them down, I've just done a running stitch all the way around in the Sashiko thread.
Right.
Okay.
Can I ask how you stopped your... Are there any points on the Sashiko panel I can't see from here? Oh, no. Right, okay. At the bottom,
yeah.
how have you finished the last one off? Because you don't want your loose threads Because
No.
you don't want to cut it and just cut a thread. do
No, no. So bear that in mind when you're doing your panel, how much fabric you want the other side of your stitching. So for this one, as I say, I only used, I don't think I've got the real piece here, but the real piece is about that big. And I
Yes,
thought,
yeah.
right, I want these curved edges, then I want some fabric either side.
Right.
So your stitching, you're not going to cut through your stitching.
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
what I
want
was
to cut
trying to
through your
say, because you
stitching.
don't want to stitch it,
No.
then slice through it, and all your stitches
Yeah,
to
or
unravel
stitches
then,
it on.
yeah,
That's right. And again, when I'll talk about the knot bag in a moment, but when you do the stitching on the knot bag, I did get to the edge, and then when you sew it together, your automatic response is to trim it. Don't. If you've got any knots or stitches going into the seam, leave
yes,
it.
of
Yeah,
course, yeah.
otherwise it will, start to unravel.
Okay.
So I wanted to show you a bit about marking on here. So for example, this particular one here, I've done sort of just like a diamond shape. And
you've got 11 minutes, Cara, just so you
yeah,
know. So
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I've just allowed an inch between these lines. So I used, make sure you're not going to be ironing it or anything.
Yeah.
I used a friction pen and just drew a grid so that each line was an inch apart.
Oh, okay.
So
you're creating your own sort of Sashiko
yes,
patterns here.
Yeah, yeah. So that's one. I'm going to do a bit of stitching on
Yeah.
that in a moment.
But in the book, they've got lots of, so you
They
might
have.
see something you really like in the book, and you can just translate that onto your bit of fabric.
You can. Coming down, I've got this one here. So I've just to adhere that to the actual back on the knot bag. Now there's a technical term for these knots that quilters will know.
Oh, okay.
It's I've just knotted. Please, somebody, I don't know the technical name.
So what is it? Tell me what you've done.
So what I've done to just, because this is a big panel, I didn't want the actual panel.
Oh, is it if you like tie quilted it?
That's it.
Oh, there you
I
go.
knew it was.
I was about to say, now if you know the real world for tie quilted. Yeah.
So,
yeah, because you didn't want the icon to come away from the inside.
Yeah. I didn't want the character to come away. So that's what I did there. I did a double row of stitching around the panel as well.
Right.
So, you can be as free as you like, which is lovely. These particular ones, I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do, but if you wanted to, you could follow some of the patterns in the book and mark those out on there. The only thing that I would say is with a dark fabric, some of the dark friction pens may not show up, but is there a yellow one?
But now Vic's on one of Vic's show recently. They're out of stock, so I think they all sold out. She had like an apricot yellow and she had pale kind of other colours rather than blacks and reds.
Yes, I mean you could use the hemline pen, a sew line pen with the chalk, but the trouble is it's harder to get rid of the chalk.
It's fine. No. We don't mind.
But anything or chalk,
Yes,
any chalk pencil or anything like that. But you won't get rid of that so easily. If you're using a friction pen, you can get rid of that with the iron.
But test your fabric first as well.
Yes. The other thing is with these two, you could actually do your stitching before you put them on. But I love the idea of sewing it all the way through. So this panel here, I've just done some lines. So again, you can just mark the lines with your friction pen. And if you wanted to, you could do a grid. So we could go across like this.
Yeah.
And don't worry about it being exact.
I was going to say, could you, if you wanted to, rather than draw lines, could you just do whatever, you could go free?
You can. And within the book as well, they use lots of curves as well. So if you wanted, you could really freestyle and you could do a curve sort of here. But that's what
I do like a line to follow.
Yes, I do. Especially if you've not especially if you've not done much of this before. But you can see how easily you can do a grid, and then within the book they've got lots and lots of patterns to show you how to use the grid, and you can go over and under. As I say, try and make sure that you overlap. This particular fabric here, I haven't overlapped massively. So the raw edge of the red fabric actually matches that one. So that's the only thing, is you do want them to overlap. So you can do a grid there. As I say, you can freehand a motif there. And then just at the top here, all I've done is just offset running stitch. So I've done the running stitch and then I've offset it. So the previous line, there's a gap. And my next line, I've actually got a stitch. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just a bit of the stitching here.
Okay.
But it is lovely. And I'll definitely do a lot more projects using this technique because it's just fantastic.
Everyone's
really
Christmas
is.
present sorted then for this
I
year.
need to start now.
Yes.
So again, you've got your knot. And the other thing about Sashiko is that you don't want, when you're doing sort of a diamond shape like this, don't know if you can see,
we're in.
just this section here.
Can you go a bit further down, Paul?
Closer
please.
to it.
It'll go to focus first. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, didn't that time? Okay, so what are you saying about that?
So what you want to do is where your lines cross, you want to leave a gap. So you leave a gap.
Right.
So when you're stitching, just bear that in mind.
Isn't that funny how just doing that
makes a lot of difference.
You wouldn't think about it
No.
until you saw one that you had stitched the other way, and suddenly it would look wrong, wouldn't
yes.
it?
Yes, I think
Not
just
wrong,
have a little
but,
look.
you know.
Yeah, it wouldn't look right. Let me just have a look and see in here if they've got... As I say, this book is lovely. I know in Susan's books she does talk about, it's like if you were to do something that's quite intricate, you can do it because you've just got straight lines and everything.
Yes.
But you can see in the centre here, there's no stitches. So it makes that round
Which book have you
pattern.
got there? That's the original,
new
the Boro and Sashiko book.
Yeah. And on this part here, where you've got triangles, again, just look at the straight lines. So it's just straight lines going that way, straight lines going that way.
No, hang on, I'm confused. The graphics you've got to know the Susan Briscoe book, that's not the Susan Briscoe book.
No, that's the...
Yeah, no, I thought so. We've got the Susan Briscoe book, we'll show you the book that...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so Cara's showing the book that I showed you, the boys had done, and that's $24.99.
Yeah. So, go through...
No, I just want you to check, because I didn't want you to think you were getting that book, that was all.
As I say, that grid that we started drawing, so this is some of the other stitches that you can do. You can do running stitches where they're stacked.
Oh, yes.
And that gives such a different effect to the offset.
Yes.
So this is where it's offset. So, you've got two stitches there, just really, really simple.
Yeah.
And these are all done from grids. So it is just a case of having a go and playing.
Yeah.
So we'll just have a bit of a sew here.
Yeah. 4 minutes, Cara. Now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't want to keep... I'm not rushing you at all. I just want to be aware in case you had anything else you wanted to say.
No, I think what I was going to do was actually show you a bit more on the knot bag.
Right.
I think I've covered most of the
things.
things
You have to be at the other studio for Yarn Lane, to start Yarn Lane.
Oh,
that's
I know.
a completely different show.
I know. My brain is not going to be anywhere by the end of today. Don't expect to get any sense from me whatsoever.
Thanks.
You'll be saying,
and it's
anyway.
That's something I've never seen before, so I'm going to be like, what's that? What's that?
Yeah,
what's
that's
that?
fine. That's fine. So as I say, can you see there that I've done some stitches and I've got to the intersection line,
right?
And I've made sure that my needle's gone underneath. Okay, and then you'll just pull your thread through. And again, this is why you want quite a lightweight fabric, because you are going through the...
Oh, yeah, because you're thinking it would be quite nice to based on denim, something solid. But actually, that'll be tough to go through if you're going through your fabrics, 2 layers of your fabrics and denim as well.
That's right. So that's how you start building that up. The way that I would do it, I do a bit at a time and then decide, all right. And I think for this is cotton canvas, that lovely cotton canvas, which is so nice to work on. I would draw something freehand and maybe a swirl or something like that, or find one of the designs in the book.
I was going to say, there's things in the books you can just copy.
And this is lovely, this close up here, you can see, that you've just got little patches of things and you've got the different stitches. You've even got fabric here where they've picked out some of the printed design on the fabric. and then they've mirrored that onto a stripy fabric.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just running stitches.
So those little stars there are the stitches, they're not the printed fabric?
No,
Oh,
no.
wow.
And what's lovely with the different threads, the different coloured threads, is that you can play around with it. So I've mixed.
You've got the 8 colours in the bundle.
Yes, I've mixed the white with the gold on this one because I like the gold sort of mirror in that.
And then in the book, because are there instructions of then how to make the bag itself?
Yes. So the other thing is with this particular bag is that you can have either webbed handles, and if you've got some navy webbing or anything left over.
Oh, yes, some navy web would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Because you can actually stitch. You can actually stitch on the navy webbing, or you can make the handles from the fabrics that you're using. So you can scrap it together and make that. You can put a lining in if you want to, or you don't have to.
You see, I'm thinking, okay, if you don't put a lining in, then you have to make sure that you're happy to see the fabric on the back, don't you?
On the inside.
Because I think it'd be quite nice to see all the back of the stitches as well inside.
Yes.
So in that case, I wouldn't use a horrid fabric inside, unless I was going to line it. But I think that would spoil it because you want to see the workings of it.
I think that's what's nice, and you can do box bottoms if you want to. You can just have a very simple tote. It's just so lovely and so personal. So the only thing that I wanted to sort of show on here was this one's slightly different. So we talked about the Thai quilting, did you say?
Yes,
the Thai quilting there.
Not like Thailand, the country. It's just called Thai.
And you can see, you know, my denim's coming frayed and my cotton's coming frayed, and I love that, absolutely love that. And then on the back there, and this one, you actually pin or stick all your squares in position on the shape of the bag. So you do that. You trim the edges down slightly before you do any stitching, so you've got a nice straight edge. And on this one, I've actually just used that diamond shape.
Oh, yes.
And the only thing is that I've done the diamond shape going across and vertically, so diagonally and vertically, and then I've just not stitched over the panels. So I've carried it on.
So it's almost like that's the background fabric has got the diagonal lines going through it. And then, brilliant.
Yeah.
That was lovely, Cara. Thank you. Now,
That's okay.
Cara will be back in 5 minutes' time on Yarn Lane, and we're doing loom knitting. Loom knitting, not loom weaving, loom knitting. Right. Very quickly then. The book, $24.99. It's beautiful. We all agree it's a gorgeous book. $24.99 by Shannon and Jason Mullet Bowlesby, the Sheba guys. £24.99. There they are. There they are. $24.99. The other book, which you didn't see, Susan Briscoe's book. Here we go. Here's Susan. There's a picture of Glenn. Oh, there's not. It's called The Book of Boro. $14.99. You know, Susan, she's got blue hair. Why is that only $14.39? I don't understand why that's a funny price. And they are signed. They are signed. Oh, I see. It should be £14 and the 39p the signature. It isn't, is it? £14.39. Another beautiful, beautiful book with full of projects like that. In fact, there's a bag in there that Hannah absolutely adores, like a weekend bag in there. She loves it. She absolutely loves it. Can I just tell you, it's supposed to be $15.99. We obviously did a deal one day, didn't we? But anyway, there you go. There you go. Right, next. Bundle of the rainbow fabrics, which are here. So you get half a metre of the red, half a metre of the black, half a metre of the neutral. £19.99. Gorgeous, lovely. Then I've got the koi carp. You get half a metre of the green, half a metre of the red, half a metre of the black. $21.99. Everything else underneath, and also there will be red cotton canvas, dark denim and pale denim underneath afterwards as well. Right, okay, so I need to do the menu for tomorrow, which is me, because we're leaving Sewing Street now, we're going to Yarn Lane. So this is tomorrow's menu. I'm doing books and tools at 8 o'clock. I'm doing, now I've never met Julie Kelly before. I'm doing leather work with Julie Kelly at 9 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, I've got literary collection fabric. 11 o'clock, we've got the Esme tunic with Julie Kelly. And then at 12 o'clock, sewing machines and overlockers. I think I've got one sewing machine in that hour. No, got one sewing machine in that hour, but I've got lots of other gorgeous things in that hour. Right, now I need to explain something to you now. If you're watching the telly, you don't have to do anything at all. If you're watching on YouTube, on the Facebook Live, or on the website, you now need to go to the Yarn Lane equivalent of YouTube, website, or Facebook Live. If you've bought anything from me this morning on here, that's your P&P done for the day. So if you come in and buy something from Yarn Lane, don't need to worry about extra P&P because it all comes in from one P&P. The products from today's show on Sewing Street do not appear on the Yarn Lane website, and the Yarn Lane products do not appear on the Sewing Street website. But and it's a completely different show. So I'm going to say goodbye now. What on what? Sorry. Of what? Of Yarn Lane? Oh, okay. I didn't know we were allowed to do that. Okay, here's Yarn Lane. What we're doing. There's the scarf. Right, that's the scarf that we're going. It's loom knitting that we're doing. They're little purses with zips. We've got the zips. We've got the yarn. We've got everything to make those. We've got the lining fabric. And we got this lovely little wooden machine. I'm going to go because we've got an awful lot to set up. I will see you the other side of this break.